Welcome back. And again, this is the risk disclaimer. Don't follow my trade, don't copy my trade. Go with your own analysis. Wait for your setup. Market structure shift, fair value gap, immediate reaction. That's the setup. You will go for that. And that's my thinking. Okay. If you have any other setup, please go for that. But just don't copy my trade. So yeah, I was bearish. I was thinking that market will go lower and tap over there to that hourly fair value gap. But market failed. This new week opening gap actually hold that price and send it back so high. So this is that new day opening gap. If it is going to be broken, then this buy side liquidity will be my target. At the morning session, whole time I was bearish, but market went higher. Finally, I took that buy over here, that buy, and later I put my stop loss little above. I got a stopped out. After that, market went higher perfectly over here. This is the dollar index. Still, this parallel gap is holding the price. Okay, that's my problem. Still, I'm bearish. Okay, for Nasdaq because this hourly fair value gap is holding the price, okay, over here. It is not broken yet, so when it is not broken, I'm still seeing this as a little up run, so NQM can fall. So yeah, I will look for sell, and I will look for sell continuously until it works. I mean, it okay for me. Okay, I will go for the sell over here. This is the first time I'm gonna push my button for the PM session. Again, guys, don't push your button depending on my analysis or depending on my trade, because every setup I am taking here can be the losing trade. Okay, so please go with your direction and try to learn the process. If I am doing the wrong thing, if I taking the losing trade continuously, you are going to learn from my losing trade. If I always keep taking the winning trade, you are not going to learn anything from there. Trust me, man. The best possibilities or best option to learn is from the losing trade. That's the best option. Here, it tapped to that nude opening gap low. I didn't wait for that broken. Here, this I shouldn't do. I should have wait to break that new day opening gap low, because if market really would love to go lower, it should break that low. I didn't wait for that. Maybe I'm gonna regret for that. Okay. Still, I am taking my loss depending on my analysis. If it is broken, this new day opening gap is broken, this buy side liquidity will be triggered. All I have seen is this fair value gap, market closed below that fair value gap, so I pushed my button depending on that fair value gap. Though this is not the first fair value gap, here actually this fair value gap should hold the price over here. This small fair value gap that should hold the price here, this one, not this first fair value gap. It doesn't need to hold the price. This fair value gap should hold the price. Again, guys, I am taking my loss depending on my analysis. Maybe I will take a huge loss, maybe I will do a lot of things, but don't copy my trade. Go with your analysis, take your trade. When I'm wrong, try to find out why I'm wrong, what was market doing and what I have done wrong. Try to learn that. Okay, don't think that I'm gonna be the winner every single time. So this today, yesterday and today I'm 50% right, 50% wrong. So I was bearish until that new week opening gap. I was right. Then I was wrong, though I was expecting that market will give me a reaction from the new week opening gap, but I got the reversal. That's where I got wrong. It's okay to be wrong sometime, but yeah. So that's all for the introduction. Please don't go with my trade again. Go with my analysis. Just go with my analysis. What I have done wrong here, I'm gonna explain it. See this low of that new opening gap. I should have waited to break that on. See this low, it should have been broken, then I should take entry after effect, okay, after that, but I didn't wait for that. Now if you want to learn the price action, why market should go lower, when this is broken, this low is broken, then market should go lower. Simple. It should not go lower. If it fail to break that low, you should not take your entry. Okay. The reason I'm saying this again, because your bias is based on the fact you think price did not reverse from 1 hour parabolic gap. Bro, you came back again with much more revenge trade. Yeah, that's the thing. Range simulator, brother, please don't just tell me what I'm doing. Okay, don't just tell me. I know what I'm doing. If you want to see the only the winning trade, you are never going to learn this price action. Never ever. What you will look for here, all you will look for, if I'm just gonna take my trade because I take losses, so I will try to mitigate my loss, but I'm gonna explain the price action. Setup is your choice. When you will look for the setup, market will take the liquidity. There will be a very nice market structure shift, very nice parallel gap, immediate reaction, clean sell side liquidity. Go for that trade. Just go for that trade. You will be profitable from there most of the time. For example, here from the morning session, when market proved me wrong, there was no sell setup. No sell setup. Now, if you come here and look for the sell again with me, you are going to take some losses because there was no setup. I'm telling you the fact. So you have to take the fact. If you just take the entries, you are gonna regret. But if you just take the fact, I was expecting lower run. I didn't get the sell setup. No sell setup. From here to here, there was not even a single sell setup. We had a buy setup here. That was the only buy setup. Just this one. There was no buy setup here, no buy setup, no market structure shift, nothing, no immediate direction, nothing. There is the only buy setup over here. I don't know what is happening over there. Am I going to take another loss or not? I don't know. Okay, but I have to explain. Market has taken the liquidity, market structure shift. This is a perfect place for from the 15-minute chart as well. Okay, so where was it? Where was it? Where was it? Let me check. Uh, where is it? Here, I guess it is here. Market has tapped to this parallel gap. This is market structure sheet. Price came lower. That order block, that is the high time frame order block. You come to 1 minute chart. Market has taken some liquidity, went higher, give you the market structure shift, parallel gap, immediate reaction. That was the immediate reaction. Went higher. I trailed my stop loss. I got stopped out. Maybe you are not going to trail your stop loss, so you are going to keep it with the chart. You are going to take that run. You don't need to take the whole run. You can just close your trade here somewhere. Okay, you're done. You are just done. That was the only setup from the morning session. Now it's your job. Are you here to judge me? If you are here to judge me, man, you are not going to get anything from here. I will keep taking entry. You will fix the problem. Okay, you will understand. You will make me clear that you shouldn't take that entry because it didn't happen like that way. It didn't happen like that way. Okay, you will do that, but you are not going to tell me, brother, don't revenge trade, don't do that, don't do that. Okay, don't tell me that. Just don't tell me that. My risk management, my trade management, my trading, everything is different over here. If you are looking for buy and I'm looking for sell, fine, just compare. Okay, compare the price action. I have already done so many things. Okay, I have just completed so many things. I have told you when you should look for buy. I told you, go to your 15-minute chart, look for your setup from the liquidity level. I mean, sorry, from the 15-minute fair value gap. So when you will see market came to the 15-minute fair value gap, you look for the setup. Just okay, it stopped me out again. So this buy sell liquidity is now going to be traded, and I'm not gonna take that buy. I'm only interested until it. I'll keep taking losing trade, but I'm not gonna interested to take. I mean, buying trade. Okay, I would love to do that. You will, I have already told you so many times, yesterday and today I'm gonna take the losing trade, but that doesn't mean I will keep taking losing entry. Okay, so yeah, please just don't follow my trade. Try to understand, try to compare your understanding with me. what I'm doing wrong and what is actually I should have done. See this setup, what do you think? Did I ever tell you about this setup? This setup? No, I didn't talk about that. I talked about the first parabolic, but I didn't talk about this parabolic. I mean this entry, this setup. I didn't talk about that. So I got stopped out. Are you going to take this one? Are you looking for this setup for me? No, you should not look for that. Okay. Inbox is not like currency. It is very strong. Sorry, index is not like currency. It's very strong. Absolutely. My model is 15-minute BC of CB and price week. It feels so good. Absolutely. That's the thing. I told always to you. Let price go to the 15-minute parabolic gap. So over here, can you see any 15-minute parabolic gap? No parabolic gap from 15-minute gap. So there is no parabolic gap, no sell setup. When market has broken this new day opening gap, this buy side liquidity should be taken now. That is the price action. It should take that buy side liquidity. Now, are you going to frame your trade from there? I will say no. You are not going to frame your trade over there except this new day opening gap. Now, if you really would love to take the entry, yeah, you can take the entry by entry over here. Here, from here. When it tap to that high, you should take your entry. Something like this. I'm not interested to take buy again, guys. I will only take sell. I will keep taking losing trade, no problem. And it will just cover the low of that new opening gap until this buy side liquidity. This can be your trade if you actually believe this new opening gap broken or something. That should work, something like that. Am I interested for that? No, I'm only interested for sell. I will keep taking sell. Just keep taking sell. That's okay, brother. You are trading an advanced model that we don't know about, so we cannot take the same entry. Absolutely, sure. That's my point. You just can't take my entry. You are saying that I'm taking losing trade continuously because I'm bearish and market is not giving me the run. So I'm taking the losing trade. But it doesn't happen all the time. Sometimes it happens that days are really bad for me. But yeah, still I have a lot of accuracy with this. I have shown you when you should look for the setup, when it is going to do that. I have showed you all the time. Just my request is don't follow my trade. Just don't follow my trade. When I am looking for sell, maybe you are looking for buy. Just compare. If you are here to learn, just compare. Who is right? You are right or am I right? If you see my setup worked, then you will compare what it has done wrong way. What was your mistake? You will see that, okay? If you see you are right and I am wrong, I'm gonna explain that why I'm wrong. Simple thing. So this is the way you will learn. There is no other way you are going to learn it. If I just keep taking the winning trade, and if the market is like this, if my chart is like this, trust me, if your chart is like that, you are never gonna get the same setup. What I can see over here, you are not going to see the same thing. That's why you have to compare yourself. What you have done wrong way and what I have done in a right way. Until you teach us the model, we have no right to take the trade. Absolutely, brother. I thank you, Shahid, for understanding that. So far, you have seen all the entries I took. I never talked about them. Never ever. Yeah, I talked about the first parallel gap entry. There was a first parallel gap entry over here to that run. Here, just that one. Now I got stopped out here, but I actually moved my stop loss. That's why I got stopped out here, over here. But let me show you the perfection from here. I got stopped out here, but yeah, that was the only entry I took. I already talked about. I already talked about. This is the only thing. So this parallel gap has traded by that high. When this high failed to take that high, it came here, cleared all of this liquidity. The first parallel gap over here, if you look for the first parallel gap, I guess that was here. The exact that candle, that was the first parallel gap. I took that entry. I have to put my stop loss just below that I mean, sorry, above that constant encroachment of that leg, just above that constant encroachment. I talked about here so many times. Just above that constant encroachment, you have to put a stop loss. You will never be stopped out. Where is your target? The last parallel gap. Here is your last parallel gap. So that should be your trade. Now, there is only thing I talked about already. I mean, one or two times, maybe three, four times. This is that first parallel gap entry. Except that entry, I didn't tell anything over here. Nothing. You just can't trade, man. You will go with your setup, what you know about this price. When you should look for it, market has taken the buy side liquidity. This is the market structure shift. Is there any fair value gap? Yeah, there is a fair value gap. Go and take that entry. If it doesn't work, that means you worked with a perfect setup, but it didn't work. That setup happened over here, just here. There was no setup, just here. I trailed my stop loss, I got stopped out. If you didn't trail, boom, you got that run. Simple man. Even if this sloppiness, if you just follow the rules, just the rules, look for the liquidity first. Go to your 15-minute chart. Where is your liquidity? Now over here from the 15-minute chart, for me, I was bearish, so that was my sell side liquidity. I didn't get any sell setup, so there was no sell entry. Maybe you are looking for buy setup. Where is your liquidity? There is your only liquidity. So you are thinking market is going to take that liquidity. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe market is going to take that liquidity. Over here, where when you will look for your buy setup, when price will tap to that entry fair value gap. See this entry fair value gap? Then you should look for your buy setup. But there is your new day opening gap. That is a very strong resistance. So you just can't frame your trade from here, because if you frame your trade from there, this this thing has the ability to stop the price, this new day opening gap. So you can't frame your trade. But if you look for that buy and you frame your trade from here, when market cap tap to this fair value gap from 15-minute chart, you are looking for a buy. I was looking for sell. I didn't look for sell setup. I didn't look for buy setup. I was looking for sell setup. When price was here, go to your 1-minute chart, wait for the setup. When you got the setup, market went lower, take the liquidity, went higher. Now there is a market structure shift as well, but it is not immediate reaction. But over here, that was the immediate reaction, that candle, and market went perfectly, it went higher. Just go for that setup. You will never be regret. But if you just follow my entry, it's gonna be difficult for you guys. Okay, that's the thing, brother. I hope you'll understand. And the way you told, I'm just doing the revenge trade. No, until I just can't tell you. I mean, I just can't repeat that. But it's for you. If you think you are here to see how I'm trading, am I going to take loss or am going to take win? You are actually going in a misdirection. Trust me, brother. One day or 2 day, if I just take some loss, doesn't actually it doesn't mean anything. Just one winning trade is enough for me to be profitable. I don't need to keep taking entry whole day. I'm doing that so that you can learn. That's all, brother. Simple things. What you should look for here. If this thing is breaking, so this is the fake breakout. If it go above that new opening gap again, and if you got very nice market structure shift with a fair value gap, go for that trade until you have this very clean buy side liquidity. Very clean buy side liquidity. Go for that trade. Now, if you look for sell side, I have a lot of sell side around that area. So this is my sell side actually. So I am looking for sell, but here if you, for example, you are looking for sell as well, wait for the market structure shift and very nice 22 IT model. Just stay with that 22 IT model. Why? This is the area of 15-minute fair value gap. Go to your 15-minute chart. See this 15-minute fair value gap over here. Market has traded that 15-minute fair value gap. Now, if you are looking for sell setup, wait for the 22 IT model. Market will take the buy side liquidity. Very nice market structure shift. Immediate reaction from the fair value gap. Go and take that sell. Done, brother. Just done. No, if you want to learn everything, man, then it will take more time, and you will be really disappointed when you will keep taking the loss. Okay, you will keep taking the loss by the same setup. you will be disappointed. Okay, so you need to build your psychology more stronger, because all of this setup is going to give you lot of profit, man, lot of profit. But slowly, but don't go so fast. Wait for the setup, perfect setup. What you are looking for right now, buy or sell? What you are looking for, finally, first find it, find it out. Okay, what you are looking for? For me, I'm looking for sell. What you are looking for? If you are looking for buy, wait for the setup. If you are looking for sell, wait for the setup the same way. Look, I'm just thinking like that way. If market can come here below this, all of this low, if it is cleared, and at the same time if market failed to close above that consequent encroachment, if it failed above that and then go lower, cleared all of this liquidity, come back again here, it should fall. That's my thinking right now. I will go for that. Should you go for that? I've just watched that lot of time that it works. You have no idea, because I watch the market like that way. I wait for that setup. But you didn't watch that, so you are not going to be very comfortable with that. But brother, you are keep taking losing trade. One day, just one day, I'm taking losing trade one day. Rest 4 days, 5 days, maybe sometimes 3 days, I'm gonna keep taking only the winning trade. So yeah. But as you have already changed my mind, and you told that I'm just revenge trading, so I'm gonna push my button. I'm not going to do that, but I'll just watch the price with all of you guys. That's all, brother. Elena Costa, sell. Yeah, brother, I'm just looking for sell, but I'm not gonna push my button because you have already judged my move. Dung ICT trading. Hey, Dong, ghost in the machine. Okay, you were laughing. This is a big bull. Okay, it's selling relatively equal lows. I see that actually over here. Very clean lows. So this is the obvious term, so I'm gonna put the liquidity around that area. Yeah, over here. Yes, you have the many hours of screen time, brother. I am here, brother. So what you have done, actually, you ruined the way I was energetic. I came and I thought I will mitigate my loss. Just you are going to let me close my day with the loss, but it's okay. So I will actually mitigate my loss tomorrow when I want to be here in live. See, it's rejected from that constant and constant. Now it went lower. Now it doesn't need to come here to that new opening gap one more time. If it can make a fair value gap here, it can trade that fair value gap, something like that, then it should fall, something like that. It doesn't need to reach until that new opening gap. I have seen this lot of time, so I believe that it's going to work. Now if it doesn't work, I just one day it doesn't work. I saw 99% of the time it works. 99% of the time it works. Just one day it's not working. It doesn't mean I'm wrong perfectly, okay? I would like to grateful you for your patience, and we are here to learn from you, and you explain again and again what it's gonna happen. So thank you. You are most welcome, Elena. M5, see, yes, this is the thing, brother. Still, you are just giving me some time frame. I really don't go. Please don't do that. I don't go to meet 5 minute time frame, brother. Please don't tell me to go over there. Some of you actually told me that this is the head and shoulder, right? Left shoulder, head, right shoulder. The algorithm doesn't figure it out. The shoulder or the animal pattern, they don't figure it out. They don't know what is that. They never see the price with the animal pattern or any kind of picture pattern. They only look the market with the relatively equal highs, relatively equal lows. Maybe, I'm not sure, because ICT once in my life I have seen that he marked the trend line liquidity. Once in my life I have seen that he has marked the trend line liquidity. So maybe trend line liquidity also they see. I don't know. But this type of animal pattern they don't see. So they don't care. That's why this type of animal pattern sometimes works. That's the reason. Okay, there is no other reason. So over here I can see a fair value gap around that area. So let me mark it. Over here there is a fair value gap, or above here there is a fair value gap as well, and finally I have this low, new day opening gap low. Any kind of level can be traded before falling. Just any of these three level can be traded before falling. I saw that it works 99% of the time. Today it's not going to work. Am I wrong? No, I don't think so. I don't think so that I'm wrong. I'll keep pushing my button over there, and I'm believing this because I have seen this a lot of time it works. I'm gonna believe that. Hey, in his mentorship, he always said that trend line liquidity is low resistance liquidity. Oh, okay, yeah, trend line liquidity. I mean, he marked once. I saw that. I mean, trend line liquidity. I also don't believe. Okay, I mean, I don't believe that. I didn't get the precision from there, so I don't believe that. That's all, brother. Just look at the reaction from a random level. Just look at this reaction from this random level. Here, it came here. That reaction. I'm see when I'm bearish, I keep saying that this is the reaction. If I was bullish, I would love to say that now market is going to break all the level over here. Everything is going to be broken. It came here. I'm seeing that as a reaction. How far it went to that fair value gap. If it would tap to the new day opening gap, I wouldn't be so surprised. I wouldn't be so surprised. But it tapped to this fair value gap. Yeah, it's okay for me. Now all I want to see, market will keep falling. Just it will keep falling. How far it can fall? How far it can go? Just go to your higher time frame, because there is a lot of fair value gap around that area. Sorry, not 5, 15 minutes. See this fair value gap from 15 minutes chart over here. Over here, it can come until here. If I'm not absolutely wrong, market should come until that fair value gap from 15 minutes chart. This is the last fair value gap. The price should come until that fair value gap. Again, if you are looking for bullish setup, this is the place where you will learn. Okay, just you are looking for the bullish setup. This is the entry fair value gap, right? Price came here. What should you look for? Just a market structure shift with clean run. Very nice market structure shift with a fair value gap. You will take the buy. This is your buy side liquidity. The only barricade is this new day opening gap. It can stop the price. That's why the setup will happen here. It's not valid. This is your learning session. This is the place where you will learn. When you will look for the buy setup, when market will be above that new day opening gap. If market can reach above that new day opening gap, then you will look for the buy setup around this area. This area should be your buy setup. Just this area. Any of this area you can look for the buy. This is your buy, at least the very near buy side liquidity. So you can look for that buy side liquidity. It's very small. I don't think so. 4700, not small, man. It's huge. But from here, you just can't look for the buy setup, because this new day opening gap, it can stop you and send the price lower. It has that power. Okay, it's inside the 5-minute BC. Okay, Alvarez, I really don't go for 5-minute chart, brother. So yeah, as I told you, I'm bearish, so maybe I would push my button over there. Okay, if you didn't say me that I'm over trading or I'm revenge trading, I would push my button over there, no matter what, because I saw this thing works. lot of time, I would push my button over there. I explained why I would push my button over there. Market broke lower, came back again to the consequent encroachment, went lower. There is a fair value gap. It doesn't need to trade that new day opening gap low. It can just trade that fair value gap and then it can fall. It doesn't need to reach until that new day opening gap. But if it can reach to that new day opening gap, perfect. If I would take that entry over here, okay, where would be my stop loss? Just above that new day opening gap high, because market can reach until that consequent encroachment one more time to that new day opening gap, but it should not reach until that high. So if you put your stop loss over there, that is also okay. But if you want to more conservative, your stop loss has to be over there. If you are wrong, you will be stopped out. Simple, man. Just simple. You saw this thing works most of the time, so why don't you take that entry? Because market is so bullish, that's why at at one of the place it has to reverse, right? It has to reverse. I don't know. So price went little lower below that hourly fair value gap. Still price is inside that hourly fair value gap. Body didn't close below that hourly fair value gap, so I am expecting market will go higher now. If it can go higher, it will keep falling. If it fails to go higher, keep going lower, it will keep going higher. Simple. Now when you will understand that market is going to fail or not, you don't know. That's why you have to anticipate the price. You have to take that risk. This is the game of probability. So if you don't take the risk, you are going to miss all the setup. No, you don't want to take that entry, no problem. Wait for the market, perfect 22 YT model. Was there any setup from 22 YT model? No, there's no setup. So there is any trade for you? No trade for you. But brother, this is a market structure. No, this is not market structure shift. Why this is not market structure shift? Because market has taken the relatively equal lows, not a single swing low. It has taken relatively equal lows and perfectly relatively equal lows, which is obvious, an obvious liquidity. So this is not actually market structure shift. This is liquidity taken. It's not your market structure shift. So you should not take entry depending on that setup, on that model. And trust me, 22 YT model is the best model where you can frame everything. You can understand the price action from that model. You can just understand the whole price action from that model. There is no sell setup for you. Are you going to push your button? It's your job. Are you going to do that or not? If you have patience, then wait for that setup. If you don't have, maybe you are going to miss that run. Doesn't matter. It still doesn't matter, right? No risk, no reward. Yeah. No, brother, I'm looking for buy because I have very clean buy sell liquidity over here. Okay, then wait until this new opening gap is broken. When it will be broken, or market will be, at least it will close above that new opening gap one more time. When it will break that new opening gap one more time, at the same time, if you get the setup, go for that trade. Just go for that trade. Simple. But wait for the setup. Okay, just wait for the setup. Don't just push the button. But why, brother, why do you push the button? Because as I explained, I see this setup work 99% of the time out of 100%. It works. That's why I'll push my button. Today it's not working. That doesn't mean that I'm wrong. That doesn't mean I'm wrong. It came to the new day opening gap perfectly. It's okay. Until now I'm okay. All I don't want to see, market will go above that consequent encroachment. That's all I don't want to see. It should expand lower now. How to determine 5188 low this morning? 5188 low. What is 5188? What is 5188, brother? Hi, brother. Let's give some likes. Over 100 plus people watching live streaming. It deserves all the flowers and more. Oh man, they are not going to give me the like. As I told you, if market can go above that new opening gap, you will look for buy until that buy sell liquidity. So yeah, I will go for that. I'm not gonna push my button. because I've already you ruined my day. Okay, you ruined my day. To be honest, you ruined my day. This swing high, is it valid for shifting market structure? Let's check it. Okay, is there a swing high which is lower than that swing high? Yeah, I have here. See this swing high, one, two, three. Three candle has made that swing high, but this is relatively equal highs. I don't care. I'm not going to mark the market structure shift. I'm going to make this swing high valid for shifting market structure. I have a swing high on my left. Do I have a swing high on my right? Yes, I have a swing high over here, which is lower than that swing high. So it is a valid market swing high for shifting market structure. Do I need that high to trade any fair value gap here? No, I don't need it. Why? Because I have already this to swing high on its both sides. So this swing high is valid for shifting market structure. If market can go higher and above that high, then I will see that as a market structure shift. Now, is this swing high is valid for shifting market structure? Absolutely. This swing high actually, yeah, it's valid. This swing high has traded that fair value gap. Okay, I got that market structure shift, fair value gap, immediate reaction. I'm gonna take buy until here, until that buy sell. Am I going to do that? No, I'm not. Why? Because market didn't break above that new day opening gap one more time. That's why I'm not confident to take that buy. That's why I'm not gonna push my button over there. Even if I was trading only depending on the 22 YT model, I wouldn't push my button over here because market is inside the new day opening gap. This new day opening gap has the power to send the price until that last parabolic from 15 minute chart over here. Okay. For example, here, this new week opening gap stopped the price, send it back until that new day opening gap. Same reason, guys. But you are looking for a buy here, just go for that, man. I told you not to do. Please don't listen to me. Just go for the buy. Market. You are thinking that market is going to take that buy sell liquidity. Go for that. I'm not confident. This is the learning time. This is the learning period. This is the place where you will learn when you should look for that setup here. Why you should not look for buy from here. Even if you are 100% confident that market is going to take that buy side liquidity from that fair value gap, you are not allowed to take entry from here because market is inside that new day opening gap. It has the power, brother. Trust me, it has the power to stop the price, send lower. But brother, if I wait until it's broken, maybe I'm not gonna get any opportunity to take buy. So what? You just missed one entry. This entry, remember, market has taken the liquidity, market structure shift, immediate reaction, boom. Went little lower one more time, trade that consequent encroachment of that fair value gap, boom. Does it really affect if you really miss some move, this type of move really affect? No, it doesn't affect. So yeah, that's the thing, brother. It came back again until the new day opening gap. It's broken now. All I want to see closing above that high, just a closing above that high. It will confirm that market is going higher. Just that will confirm that market is going higher. If it failed to close above that high, I'm not interested to take buy. How to find that 18054 NQ low this morning? 18054, 180, this one. Okay, actually yesterday I told that there was a liquidity. Okay, I removed that line from my chart. I marked a liquidity level over there and I told that market is going to take that liquidity until this new week opening gap. I'm bear. Then when market will tap over there, I will be bull for a short period of time. Short period of time I'll be bull. But actually I was wrong over there. Market went higher. Okay, that was not a short period of time. The whole bull run, you can see, it was awesome. Okay, that bull run, huge run. But I was expecting that market will came here to that hourly fabric. That was my target, but it is what it is. Market just did that. Okay, so you can see market failed to close above that new day opening gap. Maybe you took that entry, Okay, maybe here where you are going to put your stop loss. Obviously here you are not going to put your stop loss over there. I believe you are going to put your stop loss below that low over here. Okay, now market failed to close over there. No, just target is over here, just for example. Okay, or maybe above that high, just above that high. You are targeting above that high. Market failed to close above that new day opening gap high. How do you know market is not going lower? Take all of this liquidity one more time. How can you be so sure? Because this is the new day opening at the most strongest liquidity level. It has the power to stop the price. Every level is a strong support and strong resistance. I don't know market is going to break it or not. Until I don't see that market break that high, I'm not confident to take buy. But brother, in that case, we are going to miss that trade. The market has made that, then market came back again to the order block. It has traded that order block. Now it is going higher. Absolutely fine. I just missed that trade. I just missed it. If I was bullish, okay, again, I'm not bullish, so I'm not gonna take any kind of entry until price stay above that new day opening gap. So when market will be above that new day opening gap, then I'll be interested only to take buy. Otherwise, I'm bear. So I would love to take sell only. I'm not interested to take buy. So that's the explanation of the price action. You have to understand this fact. Sometimes you are lucky. Sometimes you will see you take that entry and it worked perfectly. It went higher. Take your buy sell liquid. Trust me. Most of the time you will be regret. This has the power to stop the price. I will pray to give the price today the example, okay, so that I can give you the real example. I don't know it's going to happen or not, but I will pray so that you can get that live example from here. I really want to see that. Brother, they keep teasing us with that lower hourly fair gap since last week on Friday. Doesn't matter. I still believe that it is unfinished business. Still, I'm believing that it is unfinished business. The market should have traded that fair value gap when it reversed. No, not that one. Sorry, here, this one. When it left that area for little handle, maybe 5 to 6 handle, I believe that market will come back again here to that hourly fair value gap. Man, that's my belief. I know how this thing worked. I keep giving you the example, right? Where market actually come and when it reversed, how it reversed. I keep giving you the example. Now one time when I saw that, I should have believed that, right? It should not happen from a random area. I should have believed that. Should I or not? What should I do, man? Just you tell me. How many times I showed you here the last fair value gap reaction or the entry fair value gap here? Every single time market reverse or give the reaction, it happened either from the last fair value gap or from the entry fair value gap. Most of the time it happens from the last fair value gap, but entry fair value gap has the power as well. Okay, how many times I give you the example? Look over here, just look at this run. Where did it reach? Yeah, you can say new day opening gap high. I'm perfectly agree with that, but just look at this fair value gap. See this fair value gap? What is this last fair value gap? Okay, market came lower. Where did it came? Mark this fair value gap. Just go to your chart and mark this. Sorry, not that one actually. Where was that? Okay, I think no, it was inside that fair value gap. Actually, what I missed? What I missed? What was that? What was that? Oh, sorry. It was inside that entry fair value gap from 15 minute chart. I'm sorry, not from 1 minute chart. It was inside that 50-minute entry fair value gap. This is the last fair value gap. This is the entry fair value gap. I messed up. Sorry. But yeah, from a lower period of time, you also see most of the time price will either react from the entry fair value gap or the last fair value gap. Here, market reverse from a random area. Still, this is the random area. So I'm not thinking that market is going higher. Look at this reaction. Where you got that reaction? Just from the last fair value gap. See? So when I saw 99% of the time market give me the reaction from the last fair value gap or the entry fair value gap, is it really wrong to believe that this is random? This is random. I should not, okay? Now you can say, brother, over here, like 1 minute fair value gap failed, so you went to 15-minute fair value gap. Yeah. If I miss the 15-minute fair value gap, I go the 1 hour chart. So I will go to 1 hour chart over here. Is there any fair value gap from 1 hour chart? No, I had a fair value gap here, but it's broken. So here it's broken that fair value gap. So I'm not telling that it has traded that fair value gap. It kept here. I mean, it just stopped over there. Now over here, this is the hourly fair value gap from 15-minute chart. There is nothing. That's why I was already in hourly fair value gap. Why I don't go to 4 hour chart? Because 4 hour chart is incorrect. According to my analysis, according to my thinking, it's incorrect. So I don't go to 4 hour chart. Okay. That's why I was thinking that that is a random area. I think you will understand the fact, brother. Sorry for unsubscribe, brother. No problem. I subscribed not because you had 10 losing trades yesterday and today, not because you were often confused about the direction of the trend. It's not because you can't accept criticism, but because, in my opinion, there is no such thing as a random level. And if you were wrong, you blame the reactions of the random level. Okay, no problem, brother. Just if you wanna unsubscribe, your congratulations, brother. Yeah, I believe the way I believe. It's your job. If you have something more precise, please go for that, brother. But thanks for that nice compliment. I really appreciate that. It traded for our fair value gap. I have already explained the 4 hour chart, brother, because I don't believe in 4 hour chart. I saw that, and I already explained there is a 4 hour fair value gap. There is also a 4 hour fair value gap, but 4 hour fair value gap is kind of incorrect for me because there is some hourly correction as well when market actually close. I mean, there is some problem. I forgot about that exactly. If you YouTube it, you will get that point. When market actually close at 5, still there is some minute left for the 4 hour chart. Okay, something like that. So how can I explain? I mean, if you start from 12, right? If you start from 12, then 12, 4, 8, 12, 4, again 8, but market is going to close at 5. There is some correction of the price. What makes the 4 hour fair value gap, I mean 4 hour price action, invalid for me? I love to stay in daily chart, hourly chart, 15-minute chart, and 1 minute chart. That's all for me. Okay. This is the fact, brother. What I believe, I will keep believing it. And yeah, if it doesn't fit with you, you're welcome to leave me. Thank you, man. I'm still learning, brother, and you are not perfect, and it is perfectly fine. I'm still profitable using your teaching. Much love. Thank you, Ryan. But yeah, if anybody thinks that it's not going to help you, you are welcome to leave me. I really appreciate that. Let's see if it can go above and take that buy side liquidity or not. So this closed one more time. It has closed above that new day opening gap. Now I'm perfectly okay to go for buy because market has closed above that new day opening gap. If I get any chance take buy, I'll go for that. Otherwise, I'll just stay over here. Okay, brothers, today we are analyzing analyzers. Tomorrow will be traders and hopefully not gamblers. Yeah, okay, that's a cool direction, man. Mhm. If I just wait for the perfect setup, let's see what happens. Okay, perfect setup means market will take the liquidity, market will structure shift, fair value gap, immediate reaction. I will take the entry. If I just wait for that, let's see what happens. Okay, I'm not gonna push my button as you have already told that I'm doing the reverse trade. Yeah, I'm not going to push my button, but I will wait for the perfect setup. So when it has broken above that new opening gap, now if you get a setup around that area above that constant encroachment, and around that area, okay, this setup is valid. If market go back again below that constant encroachment and it give you the setup over here, no, that setup is not valid. And still, if you remember, you took that entry, okay, don't forget about that. You took that entry, that is your stop loss. I really want to give me that thing what actually market can happen, okay. Most of the time it can happen, it should go lower and stop me out. It happens a lot of time with me, so don't forget about that. I'm gonna mark that low as my sell side, okay. If it hits, you will take the loss. Even the best perfect setup doesn't work only because of the closing of the body. Now you can say, brother, but later it closed above that one. Yeah, when it has closed above that one, now if the setup happens, you will go for that. If the setup happens now, you will go for that. If it doesn't happen now, no trade. Stop using new day opening gap and new week opening gap for reference after already been closed. Look at the candles. We both students keep going. We will reach top level. New day opening gap and new week opening gap, you have to use them for, I mean, new week opening gap, you have to use them for 5 weeks. New day opening gap, at least 7 days. That is ICT's teaching, so I just can't ignore him. Okay, and it give me the reaction perfectly. Lot of time here, lot of time. I got the reaction from that new day opening gap and new week opening gap so many times. I will keep using them, brother, until it's not invalid. And if you are talking about the price action over here, this is just sloppiness. You go to your 15-minute chart, just see, this is just a sloppy price action over here. Market is just struggling to break that new day opening gap area. It's just trying to break that area, nothing else. Yeah, I will stay over here. With my understanding, price action is more important. This is price action, this is the price action. Can Consensus, oh sorry, Gerald. Okay, Gerald. Gerald, price action. What do you think about the price action? Price action is actually that thing, brother, in my opinion. Okay, just enter a trade, man. Soon Sahar. Congratulations, you are in the trade. So let's see if you are profitable or not. And what about that last 50-minute favorable gap? It is also holding the price. Okay, the last favorable gap is holding the price. If you compare with last favorable gap and this new day opening gap, this is more stronger. If you compare the new day opening gap with the new week opening gap, this is much more stronger. So this new week opening gap is much more stronger comparing with new day opening gap. This new day opening gap is much more stronger comparing with any other fair value gap. So yeah. So market went higher. It has made this fair value gap over here. It should react from that fair value gap now because it has broken that new day opening gap. It has to go until that buy side liquidity now with speed. Now, is there any setup yet? No setup yet. Are you willing to take your buy from here? You should not take your buy from there because there is no setup yet. Okay, I'm paper trading now, brother, to understand this price action better. That's the best option, brother. If you just go with the live money at the beginning, you will just take some losses and you will blow your mind. So don't, that's not good. Yeah, one time break is the fake breakout, two time break is the real breakout. So this new opening gap, it has broken now. If you get any setup right now, you will go for that trade. Otherwise, no entry is valid. To brother, Monday random level is 15-minute breaker block. In 15 minutes that I don't have any price action over there. So are you talking about this high, that one? I only saw that fair value gap, nothing else over there. Just that fair value gap. It has to correct that price. It will trade that fair value gap and the lower hourly fair value gap. Okay, write it down. I don't know what do you think or not, but just write it down. It's gonna trade both of those fair value gap. Well done, Ryan Face. This is the way today. I am really surprised when people actually see 1 or 2 days bad day, they get just depressed. Every day now, not every day is for trading. Sometimes you will keep taking losing trade all the day of in a week. So some week will be your losing week. Some week will be your perfectly winning week. Still, this is people. I'm just waiting to show you that if you wait for the perfect setup, what can happen. Okay, that's why I'm not pushing my button, because you just keep complaining that I do overtrade, I do revenge trade. Now if I mean I have seen a lot of other YouTubers, they push their button one time, maximum two time. Okay, they do that. If I do the same, trust me, you are not going to learn. So you are not going to learn from them. I can challenge you. You are not never going to learn from them. Never ever. Whoever is pushing their button in front all of you guys lot of the times and taking losing trade, winning trade, both of them, then explaining why it went higher, why it went lower, why that was a winning trade, why that was a losing trade. You are going to learn from them. There's no other way. By watching the winning trade, you are not going to learn. Trust me. If you don't trust me, just try it. Just try it. Okay. We love you even after 10 losing trade. Thank you, Jadani. All other YouTubers just come on obvious days. You are the only one who came every sessions and teach us even in worse conditions. Thank you, Ahmed Mustafa. One someday is not pushing button as well. We have to accept. Absolutely, Fazlul Kabir, you're right. You got Twitter. Obviously, I got Twitter, Gerald. I have the Twitter, but if you are if you want to give me some suggestion, then it will be a problem. Okay, I don't want to take any kind of suggestion, brother. Here, sorry, not here. Here. At the rate of NRT12345. That's my username for the Twitter, and you will get the link to the comment box. I will tell you, okay, when you will get that. Also, you have the link. I have the link on my description. You can check that out as well. I'm just waiting for the perfect setup. Okay, here I'm waiting for the perfect setup. As you guys don't let me trade the way I trade. It's okay. I'll just wait for the perfect setup. If I was trading here, that would be my buy. If it was a losing trade, I don't care, but that would be my buy until that thing. One time is the fake breakout, two time, three time it breaks that new day opening up, so it should expand higher now. That would be my buy. Now here, this is not the setup. Market has to take some liquidity, market structure shift, fair value gap, take your fair value gap entry until that buy side liquidity. That's the setup. So I will wait for that setup, because if it doesn't work, you will start to think, okay, this thing doesn't work. But I saw a lot of time it works. I will go for that. Then I will trail my stop loss too fast. If I get a chance, I will trail my stop loss. I'll do that. Today is not working. I'm fully okay with that. Tomorrow it will work. Just us. Bro, you are better than all the US based ICT gurus. They're all crap. I like how you sincere in trading with your setup. Keep going. We are with you. Thank you, brother. Thanks for the support. You're the best man. Thank you. No problem, Ahmed. But I'm not the best, okay? If they wall, you don't bother them. We know how many times you were correct. Thank you, Ahmed Mustafa, for that confirmation, brother. Okay, so it's going to break again. Okay, just wait for that. See, if I took that entry, I would be stopped out, and you will start to say, "See, it doesn't work." Now, the which way you want to go? When I told you this setup is not valid because market didn't close above that new opening gap, you should not take the entry because market didn't close. That setup is not valid. Then you took that entry. That is your target profit, right? Market is going to fall now. So if you take that entry depend on your 22 YT model, it's not going to work. Why it didn't work? Market didn't close above that new opening gap. That's why it came lower one more time. I'm not telling that it's going to hit the stop loss, but I'm just telling you the fact. I'm just telling you the fact. Okay, this is the fact. If see this thing happened after happening that if market can make us another setup for the buy above this constant encroachment, why new day opening gap is important? This is the strongest fair value gap. If the new setup can happen around that area, like market has taken some liquidity, market structure shift happened over there with very nice displacement, go for that buy until that buy sell liquidity. It's going to happen. I mean, it's going to work in a very strong way, very strong way. Okay, so I really prayed to show you that if market can come back again and hit you, I mean, hit the stop loss to prove my point that why you should not look for that buy entry. Now, if you don't have that fair value gap, I mean, sorry, that new opening gap, you will start asking me, brother, that was a perfect setup. Why it didn't work? Why it stopped you out? The reason is market didn't tell you that market is going higher over here. It didn't close above that one. When this thing happened, market failed to close above that new opening gap. Again, when it closed above the new opening gap, if it happens now, the setup you will go for that buy, but that setup has to happen above that constant encroachment. Why after this breakout this thing didn't work? You are talking about here that when you saw this, now you will wait for the setup and you will take that buy. This can be the fake breakout, but here when it is broken, this can't be the fake breakout. This can't be the fake breakout. Okay, so this is the differences. You have to understand the fact. Am I bull? No. Am I bear? No. I'm in a mode of consolidation right now. Why? Market has broken the new day opening gap. Market seems to go lower, but see the bodies. Where did it close? New day opening gap low. Just look how beautifully it's closing around that area. How beautifully. I'm not bear. I'm not bull. Why I'm not bull? Because market break that new day opening gap. You can see this low. Okay, I'll go for this low. Okay, this low shifted. Very nice displacement. First fair value gap, maybe last fair value gap, whatever. Am I going to take sell? No. I would love to take sell if I would say, see, one candle, just one candle closed below that new day opening gap. Just one candle closed below that new day opening gap. I would love to take that sell. Market didn't close below that new day opening gap. I'm not interested to take sell because this shouldn't work. Market should not fall. See this situation, 50-50 chance. Either market can go higher, either market can go lower. Are you willing to take sell or buy over here? You have lot of way to trade them. Here you just can't hold your trade for so long. Maybe 10 to 15 handle done. For example, I take a sell here. Okay, I just take a sell here. Maybe I went until that fair value gap, last fair value gap. I got a stopped out. No problem. Market came higher here, come back again to the constant encroachment after breaking that fair value gap. I'm gonna take a buy here to that constant encroachment. I'm gonna put my stop loss just below that low, just below that low. Where is going to be my target? To that high, sorry, to that high? Never. I'm gonna mark that rejection block. Sometimes you will see that I mark the rejection block, or I'm gonna take that last parallel gap here, 8 to 10 handle, maybe something like here, maybe 12 handle. I'm happy with that. This is called a scalp inside of this type of situation. If I take a loss, how many times you saw that I took entry and I get loss when market was below $500? How many times you saw that? Every single time I took the entry, it went below $500. I mean, sorry, above $500. I just didn't close it. As I explained, I love that boom alt. Now, don't say that I'm just giving you the excuse for my losing trade. No, man. So this is the immediate reaction. Everything was perfect here, right? Market has taken the liquidity, failed to take that high. Market went lower. Very nice market structure shift. Immediate reaction. Are you going to take that sell? No. Why? Did market close below that low? No. Is it profit? I mean, high probability? No. Why this new opening gap? Because this is the most strongest parallel gap. Market is directly telling you, I'm not going to fall. You should not take that entry. The way you should not take that buy. You should not take that buy. If you want to take that buy, your target will be that high. This new opening gap high. That should be your target. Not even this last parallel gap. Just this high. If you want to take that sell, there is no way to take that sell, because if you take the sell from here, new opening gap high, if you take sell from there, this low will be your target, because market is inside this new opening gap. You have to utilize this new opening gap first. Market has to leave any of this area first, then you will go for the trade. I don't know how can I make it more clear, but this is all my experience. I'm just explaining the things, okay? So I will keep explaining the things. It's your job to find out. So you can ask me why that perfect setup doesn't work. That was the reason why this perfect setup didn't work. That is the reason. See this candle's close. That is the reason. I'm not interested to take the sell because of that candle. Okay, guys, there is my Twitter link on the comment box. Stream Elements actually posted that. So if anybody wants to join with me in my Twitter, you can just click on that link. You will get my profile, and yeah, that's all about the Twitter. Okay, the link is on the description. Agree with this brother, just us. We will continue to support our brother. The markets will provide. Thank you, Brian, and just us. Thanks to both of you, brother. To learn how to not let negative thoughts of people affect you. Let their words go into your left ear, then displacement from your right ear. I'm new here, okay? I need more time, man. I'm really upset now because I am unable to push my button after, I have a lot of losses now. Yesterday and today I have a lot of losses. So I thought that I will do the scalping actually. So 15 to 10, 15 handle scalping. I'll keep taking them. I will mitigate all of my losses. But at the beginning when I have seen that comment, I'm just revenge trading. Uh, it has changed my mood. Okay, so yeah. Still I'm learning, brother, how to handle, and not handle actually, how to use to with this platform. I'm learning. It will take time. I believe that it will take time. Okay, guys, if anybody is new, you can subscribe to my channel. I'm just explaining the price action over here, and I will tell you when I will see the perfect 22 IT model setup. I will tell you that. Okay, at here what I told you, when this candle happened, I told you, though I am bearish, this is the only time I got the setup. This is the only time the perfect setup happened. Go to my previous stream, watch the stream. I told that please don't push your button around that area. And finally I told here, if you want to push your button, you can push here, because this is the only setup that happened from the whole morning session. Just go back and watch that part. Okay, over here I keep telling you, don't push your button, don't push your button. Whatever I'm doing here, I didn't talk about that, so please don't take the risk. When market came here, just go over there and watch. This is the only time when I got the perfect setup. This setup is going to work. If you want to push, you can push. I told that. Go and rewatch. So here I'm just waiting for the perfect setup, and yeah, if it hits that, I'll be very happy. Okay, I'll be very happy because I'll be able to give you the perfect example that why you should not push your button over there before breaking that high. I'll be really so happy if it can hit that stop loss. Okay, I will be really happy. Remember the setup. You take your buy here, that is your stop loss, that is your target, that high is your target, at least that high. If you have this buy sell liquid, I didn't even go over there, I just marked that high as your target. And I told you, if it hit my stop loss, then I will be really so happy to prove that why you should not take that buy before breaking that new opening gap high. Love to read that, brother. Okay, I looked for your stream this morning, but couldn't find you, brother. Were you live at 9? No, I wasn't live at 9, brother. I came at 10 actually. So I tweeted that I'm not going to be live at 9. I'll be late. So I actually started at after 10. Yeah, I wasn't live at 9, brother. I really praying to hit that stop loss. I'm really praying for that. But don't think that if you take that entry, I'm sorry, okay, brother. I'm really sorry because I wanted to prove my point. Now, if this high valid for shifting market structure? Yeah, this is valid. Is that any fair value gap trade? No. So no, this high is not valid for shifting market structure. No, I'm sorry. That high was not valid for shifting market structure. I'm not going for that market structure shift for that buy sell liquidity. I'm unable to take that into. Okay, but if I get a very nice displacement above that high is valid for shifting market structure. Then I will go for buy until that buy sell liquidity. This high is not valid for shifting market structure for the buy sell liquidity. For the sell side liquidity, I'm not looking for sell because of this candle closed and that new opening. Just look at the candle, how beautifully it closed over there. Brother, please trade how you want to trade, scalping or any model. We support you and have no right to judge you and your own trading. Everyone's trading belongs to themselves and no one else. I have already, the comment has already broken my mind. To be honest, brother, I am really afraid to push my button right now. I had that energy, but now I'm just done. This swing high is not valid for shifting market structure. All I want to see if market can go above that high, then I will get the market structure shift. Otherwise, I don't have any higher market structure shift. I can't take any buy as I'm waiting for the perfect setup. Even after seeing that perfect setup, I'm not gonna push my button. I'm short from that breaker. The school, brother, no problem for that. Yeah, my overall bias is bearish. I'm thinking that market will fall. That's my expectation as well. But as there's a lot of people, they're thinking this is a bull market. So I'm just trying to wait for the perfect setup. Even for me, I didn't see any breaker yet. Yeah, no breaker yet. So I will wait. I will wait until I get the perfect price action. This is the 50-minute fair value gap. If you remember, just go to your 15-minute chart. Yeah, this is that 50-minute last fair value gap. Price is inside that 50-minute fair value gap. Still inside that 50-minute fair value gap. It has traded that entry fair value gap from 15-minute chart, and this is the last fair value gap. Market has the power to go from here to until that buy side liquidity, or this last fair value gap from 50-minute chart, or market can reach until that 50-minute last fair value gap. We will take our decision depend on the price. If I see the setup, I will tell you this is the setup, and then you will judge me. Okay, until then please don't judge me. If I see the setup, I will tell you this is the setup, and I'm going for that. That's all, brother. Okay, just what I meant when I told you to not spend too much time in justifying. For me, I start to get used to that, but for the new viewers, this seems boring sometimes. It's your stream, do whatever you want. Thank you, Jack T. Thanks, brother. I didn't blame you, okay? But you know, some of your name is actually memorized. I have already memorized some of your names. Not some of you, most of your names who actually keep commenting over here, keep asking me the question. So when I get something uh bad from you guys, I really get upset because you guys are with me for so long. So I hope that you know me already. The way I talk, the way I explain price action, and the way I actually spend my stream. So when you say something, I get upset. But new people, when they told me something, I don't give a shit because they're new, they don't know me. I don't need your appreciation, to be honest, brother. I don't need that. But yeah, something bad when you told me. Sometimes you guys keep referring me some 5 minute travel gap, 4 hour travel gap. I get upset because you know already I don't go to 5 minute chat. I don't go to 4 hour chat. Why you keep referring me that? You are referring me that because you want the clarification you are right or not. When I am not going over there, I can't tell you that you are right or wrong. I just can't tell you that. Okay? Yeah, that's the thing. I don't Jackie, don't think that I'm rude, brother. You are my brother. So yeah, we all are all together, okay? Agree with that, brother. Thank you, Ryan. Our opinions will not put the money into your account, brother. I guess I will take a break next Friday and Thursday, okay? So Friday I don't know, but Thursday I'm gonna take a break to mitigate all of my loss. So Thursday I won't be in live. I won't be here, okay? On Thursday. I'm not sure, but tomorrow I thought that tomorrow I will do that, but yeah, tomorrow I will be here because that is FOMC. I should have been here. A lot of you really wants to learn, so I will be here. But Thursday I will do my live trading, okay? Because I have to mitigate my loss. Whatever I got, I have to mitigate that. My target is I will make at least $70,000 to my one account. That's why I didn't touch the 50K account. Yeah, I had a loss for $325 maybe from yesterday. But yeah, I'm not gonna touch that one until I mitigate all of my loss from this main account. I had near about 48,000. Now I have near about 43, maybe 42 or 43. I don't remember. So near about $5 to $6,000 I had the loss. Yesterday 2,400 and today more than 3,000. Yeah, huge loss from yesterday and today. And I'm not afraid to tell you that. I took the loss, it's okay. I will mitigate all of the loss by Thursday and then Friday maybe I will come back, okay? So yeah, but after mitigating my loss, then I will come back. I don't want to just finish my trade day with losing trade. I mean, with negative result. Not even that much. It's been near about 1 year. I didn't finish my day more than $1,000 loss. Near 1 year, okay? Not exactly, but I think it's near 1 year. I didn't finish my day with $1,000+ loss. $1,000 plus loss. So this week is kind of I have to mitigate my loss. No way. So in Thursday I won't be live. Okay. Maybe I will be live in Twitter. Maybe I will post some. I mean level over there the way I posted over here at the moderation. Where was that? Here. Mark 18,134,75 and 18,000. That's my target for tomorrow so far. I have tweeted that beforehand yesterday. Okay. Yesterday I have tweeted that market is going to take that level. And I was expecting that I will get a reversal or the reaction from that new week opening gap, but it was the reversal. And that's okay. That was just a reversal. I don't need to take more entry to mitigate my loss. Okay, just one or two entries enough to mitigate 5 to 6,000 loss. Just one or two entry. Okay, here, thanks to market to give me that. If you have taken that entry, I'm gonna explain this entry. Okay, if you have taken that entry, maybe that would be your target. Just I marked that high. I told that this entry is not valid. The reason is market failed to close above that one. This is the fake breakout. Market has to break one more time, like over here. Now, if the setup happened above the constant encroachment, you are allowed to take buy. Here, you are not allowed to take the buy. Maybe you will be breakout. I mean, stopped out to the break even. I don't care about that, but I'm just telling you that this setup didn't work. Wasn't it a perfect setup? Obviously, that was a perfect setup. That was obviously a perfect setup. Now, here, this time, market has taken the liquidity, failed to take that high. Market structure shift, maybe this fair value gap, that fair value gap, I don't know. You take that entry, okay? For example, here, maybe you take your entry over there. This low is your target, just this low, and you have put your stop loss above that high. Now see how beautifully market is going to stop you out. Why? When this thing happened, did it close that new opening gap? No, it didn't close. So it should not go below. After taking you, I mean stopping you out, now is that swing high valid for shifting market structure? In my opinion, this is a valid shifting market structure. You will look for the setup here. That should be your setup here. Just exactly here. You should look for a setup here. Market structure shift, fair value gap, take your entry, go for that buy side liquidity. Why? One time breakout, two time breakout. So I'm believing that this market has broken this new opening gap. So market is should go higher now. If market can give you any opportunity to take buy, you will go for that. This is your setup. Now that doesn't mean you are going to push your button, and if this setup doesn't work, that means that is the perfect setup that didn't work for today. Okay, this setup didn't work for today. Something over here, here. You are maybe going to put a stop loss here somewhere, maybe below this low, and until that buy side liquidity, it is your target. Okay, over here. This setup should work. Now over here, if you take that entry, you have to take some partial when price will be above that high. That should be your partial over here. If it doesn't work, that means the perfect setup didn't work. I'm telling you again, brother. This is the only time when I got the setup. Depending on the perfect setup, this is the perfect setup. But brother, it left that relatively equal lows. I don't care. I don't care because this is a very nice market structure shift. Market has taken most of the liquidity from here. Most of the liquidity has been taken already. It has made that relatively equal lows. Maybe that is for later use. That is for your later use. Market will take that liquidity maybe later, not now. First, it has to reach some level first. Why I am interested to take that buy? One time fake breakout, two time confirmation. Market has given you the setup. Where did the setup happen? Above the constant encroachment. Did I told you to look for this area for your setup? Here I got the setup. I will go for this trade. If it doesn't work, if it doesn't work, that means your perfect setup didn't work today. Your perfect setup didn't work today. That's the thing, okay, brother? And I hope that you will understand the language I told, okay? The way I told that this setup, how much I am confident about this setup. This is the last fair value gap which has broken. If market tap to that fair value gap, that should work as a bullish fair value gap now. So it's kind of inversion fair value gap, but this is not the inversion fair value gap. That's the last fair value gap broken rules. That means If you want to take that entry, but here your stop loss will be so far, so I don't want to talk about that entry. You will start to say, brother, no, 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 no. Okay, get work through, brother. Thank you, no problem. Even with equal low. So, Nick, I have explained that. Even with equal low, I explained that, right? I told you that. Even it left that equal low, it is going to left it for later. It has taken all of this liquidity, has taken already. Gave you the market structure shift. Where the market structure shift happened? Above the constant crossment. See, there is a small place, a small favorable gap above that constant crossment. I'm gonna take my buy over there. This is the perfect setup. Even if I'm wrong, maybe market is not going to come here. Okay, maybe market is not coming here. It is going lower. Stop me out here. No problem. I went with the perfect setup. It didn't work. I will say this, my perfect setup didn't work. If you take that entry over here till here to until that high 18 handle, so you can take partial not high, in that high you can take the partial above there, or what you can do, you can put your stop loss. If I were you, I would put my stop loss over there. Okay, I would do that. I mean, in if I would take that entry, because it has taken this relatively equal highs, it doesn't need to take that high. It has taken that high, so I actually marked that as my first partial, but I should have marked those instead of that high as my first partial, because that was a big one. But still, it is what it is. When I have outlined that, I have already outlined that. I just missed that boom word. But yeah, it is what it is. Okay, I'll put my stop loss to the break even. So even if I get stopped out, I'll be stopped out to the break even. See, this can, now let me put it over here. Let me show you something. See this constant encroachment. I'm not telling that I'm gonna put my stop loss over here. For your understanding, that market should not go below that nude opening gap high one more time. It should not go below that nude opening gap. If it is overzealous, it can reach until that constant encroachment, tick by tick. It should not break that constant encroachment if market would love to go higher. As it has taken that relatively equal highs, that means that should be the partial, but my mistake. Okay, I'm sorry. I should have marked that one as my partial. Instead of that, I actually marked that one. But still, I'm not gonna change my word. I would love to push my stop loss to the break even. If I got stopped out, I'll be happy with that. I don't want to do that. I hope you will understand my mistake, because I was just explaining the whole price action, so I was in hurry. I just marked that high instead of those highs. Still, I'm believing that market is coming here to that buy side liquidity. Market is just coming here, so just let it go. My stop loss at the break even. If I get stopped out, I'll be stopped out to the break even. So yeah, that's the thing, brother. I mean, now you blame me that I take over trade, man. You have no idea why I'm pushing my button. Yeah, now I love your boom mode. That's why I hold my trade for so long. If I wouldn't hold that for so long, I will be every single time I'll be profitable with a small profit, like 500, $600 profit, $700 profit. I'll keep taking profit. I love that boom mode. That's why I just hold my trade and I get a stop out. It's okay. Bro, nothing is wrong. That is your trading style. Thank you, Hamad. Yeah, absolutely, brother. That's my trading style. Thank you, man. Everything is right. The way you trade, that is absolutely perfect. Absolutely right. That's your style. Yeah, you are right, brother. Hamad. Hamad. Nice name, brother. If you ask me what I really want to say, I want to say this is not going to be broken. This level, but it has to make. Okay, it didn't make the relatively equal loss. If it was the relatively equal loss, then it will be a big problem for me. If it can come until that nude opening gap high, cool for me. Could not break that nude opening gap high before expanding higher. The best option is my body is going to close inside that fair value gap. This is the last fair value gap which has been broken. If I see body closed inside that fair value gap, I'll be very confident that market is actually going higher. Okay? I'll be very confident around that area. Thanks, bro. Love your explanation. You are most welcome. Oh, brother, this would have been a trade you would have taken if we didn't say over trading. No, it's okay, brother. I will mitigate my loss in Thursday, and I will give you the screenshot if you like. I will show you the account summary. Okay, so it's okay. I mean, just one trade doesn't fix anything. Okay, it doesn't make anything. So yeah, I will be stopped out to the break even. I'm sorry, I marked that on as my partial, but that should be the partial. And as I told, market should not break that constant encroachment. It should not go below that constant encroachment. I have a very bad habit of trailing stop loss. I am telling you that I would be stopped out here to the break even after taking the partial. I would take the partial above this relatively equal highs. Still, I'm believing market is going higher. Still, I'm gun to my head. I'm believing that market is going higher. It come back again until that level. I don't care. I would be the, I mean, stopped out over here. I'm telling you the truth. I didn't push my button. I just can keep it like that way. I could do that. So I took that entry over there and I could just do that. Simply I could do that. But I didn't do that because I know what I was going to do. I would put my stop loss to the break even, no matter how. I was going to do that. When market has taken that relatively equal highs, I would put my stop loss to the break even because that is the precision. I would love to go for that. This is the way I trade. But I knew that market can reach until that constant encroachment maximum. Body has to close above here to that new opening gap. This is very strong level. That new opening gap high is a very strong level. It came here until that low, perfectly okay for that. But if it wants to go higher, it should expand higher now. From there, it should expand higher. I would be stopped out to the break even after taking the partial. That's all. Cool. I'm just good with that. So how many handle? So from here, 18 handle. I'm done. See this high and that high, they are now relatively equal highs. Market is going to take that relatively equal highs. Finally, it is going to take that high. That line. Okay. I have a very bad habit of trailing stop loss, but trust me, by trailing the stop loss, I get the benefit. Most of the time, I get the benefit. Will you move your stop loss below? No, 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 no. As I told that if I would take my entry over there, I would put my stop loss to the break even. I don't care about anything. Though I was careful about that small leg, but that is not precise. Okay, I don't like that imprecise price action. The most precision is market should tap to the high, then it should expand higher. That's the precision. Something like here. It closed above the new day opening gap high, came back again to the constant encroachment, never reached until that low. Came here, boom. I was expecting the same thing over here. But yeah, it can reach until that constant encroachment. I know that, but I won't take that risk. I would be stopped out to the break even. When I got some partial, I should not take some risk. If I'm wrong, maybe market will go much more lower. I don't want to be stopped out. That's why I would put my stop loss to the break even. As I told you, I just put that tool right. I'm telling you this because I wanna be honest to all of you guys. I want to be honest. I simply can tell you that my stop loss is over there. I don't need to tell that my stop loss at the break even. I don't need to tell that because I'm not going to lose anything, right? I just can keep like that. Now see, market is going to take that partial, then it's going to take that buy side liquidity. How accurate I am. I never got a stop out, but I wouldn't do that. I would push my stop loss for sure, for sure. Now I see why Chandra Trades also stopped streaming. Now, brother, after she took loss last week in front of 3,000 subscribers, Okay, I can only imagine the pressure is just too much. Oh man, I can't explain, man. I really can't explain. I never thought that it's too much pressure when there was only 28 people, 30 people. I never feel that. I didn't take loss in front of them. Obviously, I took loss. I mitigate my loss in front of them. But I never feel the pressure. But when there is more than 100 people or 200 people, 250 people, when I am just wrong one time, just one, man, am I wrong today? I'm not wrong. If you tell me I'm not wrong, I told you beforehand, market is coming here. I have tweeted that yesterday. Look how when 22 hours ago. See 22 hours ago. Mark that line. 18134. There was that 18134 134 here. Here. That was that level. I told that market is going over there. That is my target. It hits me over there. I'm done. I don't need to be right again. I don't need it. So I'm really afraid to being wrong one time. But this price action, right? Every single time I'm not going to be right. I'm not going to be right every single time. Still, it's really I can't just explain how much pressure it is. Maybe you are thinking that this guy is blaming the pressure. No man, I'm not blaming the pressure. I know this price action. But yeah, when I'm in the trade, I just can't explain how much the pressure is. Bullish breaker get broken and then we get dramatic fall similar to last week example you gave. Mid Patel, still I'm bullish, brother. Okay, still I'm bullish. Uh, she stopped streaming. I remember she took loss. I don't know stopped it or not. They stopped completely. No live this week. I don't know, Justus. I have no idea, brother. I don't know. I really don't know. So, guys, though I kept it like that way, but as I explained, okay, I would be stopped out to the break even, but I just kept it this way because I want to see if it hits the target or not. That's why I kept it like that way. But after taking that partial, I would be stopped out to the break even. I am trying to be honest here, okay? I'm not just showing you something that I wouldn't do. As I explained, this is paper money. I'm not going to lose anything. I'm not going to lose anything. I just can simply tell you my stop loss is over here. That is my entry. I will wait until here, right? Here I can just say I have taken a partial. Now let's see if it can hit my target profit or not. No, I'm not. I wouldn't do that because I have very bad habit of trailing stop loss. I have already trailed my stop loss to the break even for sure. Yeah, that's the thing. Uh, okay, no, I said if it breaks that bullish breaker, then would we expect a fall or stay bullish? I know you are bullish. Mid Patel, I'm not bullish. I'm bearish, okay? To be honest, I'm bearish. Because of this perfect setup, I went for the buy. This is the only setup that should take that high and it should go reach until that buy side liquidity. Okay, until here. It should reach over there. But I'm bearish. Still I'm bearish. Okay. Now over here, if the breaker is broken, I don't want to see like that way. If it can broken, also the new day opening gap is broken, then I'll be bullish. Sorry, bearish, and I will see the dramatical run. If this is the level where I have this resistance or support zone. Okay, this new day opening gap is very strong. So yeah, I am not expecting some kind of big run around that area when market is inside this area. Did I explain the whole price action from here to here? Obviously I did. Did I show you the perfect setup? Obviously I did. Now you want to judge me? Judge me by that entry. Just judge me by that entry. When I push my button, don't judge me, brother, because you don't know what I am seeing here. That's my request, okay? Please. That's my request to all of you. Loss is the part of trading. I saw many trader with 30 to 50% accuracy, but they make a good amount of money compared to them. ICT traders accuracy is very good. Yeah, you're right, brother. Absolutely right, brother. Okay. Those who trades for real totally understand. Okay, is there anything happened, brother? Did anyone tell anything? I don't know. I can understand pressure when you are wrong in front of someone. It happened with me. Yeah, Professor Pabdi. Yeah. So it has taken that partial. I am not thinking that market is falling now. Market is coming until that buy side liquid. Okay. Until here, it should come over here. Bro, I took that setup in green. Thanks. In green. Thanks. Okay, Sizo. Okay, man. Thank you, man. But don't think market is going to fall now until that buy side liquidity. Just don't think. Here, trailing stop loss, I don't want to talk about that because that's my only psychological problem. Okay. So it's your job. How do you trail your stop loss? You go with that. Okay. Kaboom. Boom. Thank you, guys. Thanks for that. If you have too many people copy trade, those orders become a liquidity for market makers. Let's say 1000 plus NQ contracts. I think that is what happens to ICT when he goes live. Someone like him loses 5x lives. Yeah, Hamad, I am 100% agree with you, but that doesn't happen with me because here I have only 250 people, and I believe that even if anyone want to copy my trade, maybe it will be one or two people only. So I am not gonna be the liquidity. But when ICT is pushing his button in front of 20 to 25,000 people, even if 10% people push the button, that's a huge liquidity. Don't think market is falling. I'm not believing that market is falling. I'm seeing that I want to see that market will keep going higher, keep pushing higher until that buy side liquidity. Okay, until here, market should keep pushing. Yeah, that's the okay. Now here's the part. From 1 minute chart, that's the random level. I don't have anything around that area, so market should not fall here. Even if market wants to fall, market has to go above that line. So that line is market has to go above at least to that line. That's my expectation. Okay. Now don't troll me. I don't want to be trolled because I keep telling you what is going to happen. I'm not going to stop after one setup. I'm not going to stop. I just keep telling every minute what is going to happen. So guys, you have to appreciate that. Okay. I've learned so many gems today, brother. Giving you a boom just for sharing your knowledge. Thanks, brother. Ahmad, 99% of people are trading funded simulator accounts, so liquidity is touching the market. Okay, Kevin B. So guys, so far this, even if you target that high, that is the extreme high. Even just think you didn't hold your trade until that. Maybe you hold your that is your extreme one. Okay, you are not going to take the partial. Maybe you took their target profit over there. Still, this is 24 handle, not bad. In my opinion, that is not bad. Okay, as I put it here, I will keep it over there because my belief is market is going over there. Wasn't it a perfect setup? Did I tell you? Please don't push your button. Don't push your button. It can be happen. It doesn't work. No, what I told. This is the perfect setup that should work. If it doesn't work, that means you are unlucky today because your perfect setup didn't work today. So you are just unlucky. That's why I request to all of you, when I push my button, please don't judge me by my entry because I know what I am doing. But I have told you when you should look for your entry. That is your entry. I outlined everything until here. I told you no, you are not looking for that entry. No, not that entry. Wasn't it a market structure shift? Obviously, that was a market structure shift. Did I tell you to take sell? No. Why? Because of that candle. When this thing happened, look at this candle. Where did it close? Just look at this candle. Where did it close? Below that new day opening gap. Still, I told you take that entry. Why? First breakout is the fake breakout. Market went lower. Second breakout is the confirmation of that breakout, of that new opening gap. Go for that setup. Market come back again. I told you that my trailing stop loss, but if you keep your stop loss over here until it hits your stop loss or your partial, you won't be stopped out, okay? But if I was trading, I told you this is my style. I don't want you to follow that. I just told you how you will frame your trade. That's your setup. That should be your setup, man. Stop judging me. What I am doing, I know that. Every single day, I'm just doing the live session in front of all of you guys. So I have lot of experimental things. Still, I'm doing that experimental things with my live money. What is my experimental things? I'm doing that. Like, how did I get the confirmation of the last travel gap? How did I get the confirmation from the first travel gap? How did I learn that? By doing so many experimental things by myself. Nobody was here teach me how to use the last travel gap, how to use the entry travel gap, when I should look for the reaction, when I should go for the trade. Nobody taught me that. I learned it by myself. Yeah, I learned them by the paper trade, but here I'm putting my real money into the risk to do the experimental thing as well, because I'm spending all of my time in front of all of you guys in my live stream. So I have no time, and I can't do the back test. I'm a very lazy person. I can't do the back test. I love the forward test. In my life, I never do the back test. I always do the forward test. I have to do that type of experimental things. Now you are judging me by my losses. I don't give a. I'm sorry for that word, but that F word, okay? That F word. I don't give that F word of my loss. I know how to mitigate my loss. You are here just trying to judge me, man. It's not fair. It's not good. Now many people trade with ICT concept. Is it gonna harm accuracy of ICT concept? No, it's never going to happen. It's never going to happen until there is liquidity. It's never going to happen. But it's gonna be tricky day by day. It's gonna be little tricky, but no. Until there is liquidity, there is retail trader. This concept will keep working. No way to stop working that. Harry, okay. How long have you been trading with this concept? I am trading this from 2022. Hamad. ICT concept is still pretty small compared to the larger non-ICT concept. Absolutely, Hamad. You are right. I mean, near about 1 million people maybe trade the ICT concept, and in this 1 million people, I believe that not even 100,000 people knows. Sorry, not 100,000 actually. 10,000 people knows how to trade that on. I don't believe it. Okay. Still, I don't. I also don't know how to trade that on. What's up? Hey, Pro Trader Path. How are you, brother? So you come with your profit. Tell me, how much did you earn today? Tell me, brother. Tell me. Don't be hesitant. Just tell me how much did you earn today. Yes, but in context of what I was saying, a few thousand small accounts buys even one NQ. That's enough for market to target those stop loss. Can happen, Hamad. If 5 minute is weeks overall from 1 EST, what's that? The 5 minute is weeks overall, okay, from 1 EST. I really didn't understand, Sizo. The markets will keep booking the same way. ICT been trading his concept since the start of his career 30 years ago. Yeah, from 1992. Not willing to say it. Why, man? What happened? Tell me. Don't feel ashamed, okay? Don't feel shy. Tell me. Lost 200 USD. How? How can you take a loss, brother? After all of this outlining, you take the loss? Seriously, man? I don't have anything to tell you. How can that be a loss, man? It's a circular argument. If you believe in ICT concepts, the algo will book regardless of volume. Absolutely. I agree with you, Kevin. My PNL is green, brother, today. When I hit my profit target, I stopped and will continue again tomorrow. That's the Psychology, man. That's the psychology. Okay, Caesar. If you are green, congratulations, brother. Gold breakout EA in gold. Okay, so sorry, brother. I don't trade gold. I have no idea what is going to happen over there. I'm here. I have just outlined that entry from the beginning here. I would like to stay with this this entry, okay? So yeah, I will love to stay over here. Huge. Just after the new week opening gap CE rejection 115 minute and the MSS travel gap tap, that was my entry and exit was new day opening gap low. Took a partial in between. Now you guess. Two lots entry from 50-minute travel gap. Rest is history. Let me check it, man. Let me check it. How can I guess? I will check it. Okay. Okay. So from here, I guess you took an entry somewhere here until here to here. Two contract is near about $4,000 in one account. So you are actually copy trading three accounts. So it will be near about 12,000 plus, if I am not wrong. It's near about 12,000 plus. Congratulations, man, for your huge profit. Price is stalling for a for a breakout here. I'm bullish until that green line, and you see this red line. Yeah, market can reverse after taking that red line as well. Okay, because this is a random level in my opinion. Market can reverse from this random level. Don't troll me, but I don't believe that market should reverse from this random level. So it has to reach either this line or that line. Any of those line has to be taken. Go to your 50-minute chart. Okay, I am in my 50-minute chart. So yeah, you are talking about this entry, so that's why I marked from there. You took your entry here until this, so near about 135. I just go for 100 handle. Okay, so that's why I told that near about 12,000 plus dollar. Which you don't need to say it out loud. Okay, sorry, brother, my mistake, man. So you didn't earn anything. Oh man. Tau Mahladi. Good evening, brother. Hey, good evening, brother. How are you? You are not regular, man. No. You didn't earn anything, and I didn't say anything, bro. So, guys, if anybody wants to subscribe to my channel, you are welcome. Now, as I told, when if you want to judge me, you please try to judge me when I will show you the perfect setup. So that was the perfect setup. If you want to judge me, you can judge me now. Over there, don't judge me by my entries. So many things over there. I'm doing some experimental things. I'm doing a lot of things over there because I'm spending most of my time in front of all of you guys. I have to do something to give you that, right? I have to do that. Okay. So here is my subscription. So today I get mm, 19 subscriptions. Thank you to all whoever subscribed to my channel today. Thanks for subscribing. Okay. And yeah, more than 150 people. Please don't forget to give me the like. I'm doing the hard work, man. So please give me just a simple like. I deserve that. Very well, I have been busy with business, raising money to get an account. Okay, ma'am. I'm sorry for that. Yeah, obviously you will be able to do that. Very soon you are going to get your account, ma'am. I believe that. How to copy your trade? You can't copy my trade. If you copy my trade, you will blow your account. I guarantee you. I'm telling you the truth. You're going to blow your account. As soon as I have capital, I will be regular. Okay, Tao. I hope very soon you are going to get your own account, brother. Inshallah. I need time, okay? I really need time. So in Thursday, I'm not going to come. I mean, I'm not gonna come in live. Thursday, I will trade by myself, okay? I will do it by myself. So the day after tomorrow, I'm not coming live. I'll just try to mitigate my loss, and when everything will be mitigated, I will give you the screenshot that I have lost. I mean, mitigated all of my losses, and there is the profit. And I'm telling you in beforehand, the way I told you here. The way I told you here marks that level. Not this time, okay? This is not coincidence. Every single time. I'm telling you that. I was partially accurate today. I just missed the word reversal. I just wanted the reaction from the new week opening gap, but it was the reversal. So that's the thing I missed. Okay, but yeah, it's okay. If you What you will do when you are here, you will look for that absolute setup. I explained the way. Now, just if you forget that new day opening gap, if you forget about that new day opening gap, you will just look for this setup over here. This setup. That's enough for you to be profitable. Thank you, man, for understanding. You're most welcome, Tao. How have you been? I was disaster, Tao. I was disaster, man. I took this long on ES and got 6 handle. Thanks. You're most welcome, Mandal. GJ Trades. What are the first few steps in learning from you? Do we need to watch the ICT22 model first, or do we jump into your study playlist first? If you have no idea about the ICT or ICT concepts, first you have to get some idea, brother. Because I didn't post any video for the beginners, okay? For the very beginners. What is Pebble Gap? What is market structure? Yeah, I talked about the market structure shift, but actually what is liquidity? I didn't talk about the beginners. So you have to complete the 22 mentorship from ICT channel. When you will complete them, you will feel so confident that you are going to beat that market. Trust me, man. You are going to feel so confident, and then I will be needed. Okay, then you have to come back to me because when you will feel so confident and you will be dropped out every single time, you started to see this thing happens both way. Which way you should look for? Then you will need me. So my advice is please go over there, watch that 22 mentorship first. Then maybe I will be able to help you. If you are at the very beginner, okay? But if you have already idea about the ICT concept, then please go to the study folder. That's the perfect place to start. And I promise you, man, if you complete that study folder from my YouTube channel, you are going to be the wizard of this market. I believe that you were judging yourself as I looked at the chat and didn't find anyone who is judging you. So get this feeling away, man. Ah, man, I still feeling like that way. I'm judging myself. It's true. Try one day, okay? Try one day to be wrong in front of people. Just one day in front of the people, be wrong. You will understand the feelings, brother. As I told, I can't explain that. And I can understand that, Jack T, you don't like that, okay? You don't like that. Okay, I'm sorry, brother. I know I keep telling that. I'm sorry. I'm learning with ICT. Congratulations, brother. ICT is the best teacher. He is the best. There's no other tutor who is better than ICT. I'm not even a tutor. Sorry, tutor. So ICT is the best teacher. 18272 turtle soup, then up to 18297. I'm thinking. 272 turtle soup, then up to 297. I think. Uh yeah, brother. I don't want to frame another trade from here because the entry was from here, and I would love to keep that until this green line. See this green line? Until that green line, I would love to keep it. Why market is doing this? Because of macro. 250 to 310 macro. Because of that macro, market is just doing this type of things. That's all, brother. Learning with ICT, and I will check some of your material as well. Thank you, brother. Tao. Hey, brother. Free FOMC market, shitty market. Just leave it. Going to watch movie with wife. Enjoy and see you tomorrow. Okay, see you soon. See you, brother. See you tomorrow. I would love to stay the last hour with with all of my friends. Okay. So, so you set a alert for certain values like set limit, order, and play breakouts. No, I don't do that, brother. I take my decision depending on the price action. That's all, brother. Which mode or entry do you use for the current trade you have posted on your chart? Last Travel Gap or Breaker? It doesn't look like 22 entry by Travel Gap. This 22 entry. Market has taken the liquidity. This is the market structure shift. Travel Gap, price trade to that Travel Gap, it went higher. So this is the 22 mentor, I mean YT model. The perfect model I always try to explain. And for this entry, you have to read whole price action over here. I explained the whole price action over here when I'm going for that entry and how I am going for that entry. Okay, so yeah. 4469. No more interested people to subscribe to my channel. I thought that we are going to hit the 500, but yeah, I noticed it's slow. No problem. It's also a unicorn. Low, high, lower, low. You are talking about this high as your breaker. I'm not agreeing with you. So yeah, I'm not looking for the breaker here. I'm just looking for the only the I mean the 22 model. Just that, nothing else. Will have to come in 50-minute chart. See this high, just a random high. I have something over there, but I really don't want to see that. This is the rejection block. If this rejection happened because of the rejection block, it can happen, but I really don't want to see that. See this bull flag over here. What should happen? Price should go higher, right? If price went higher for the first time, then there was much more possibility market is going to go lower. When it went lower first time, then there is much more possibility market is going higher again. Do you understand the theme? After making that bull flag, what market has started to do? Market is falling, right? When market is falling, there is much more possibility that market will reverse. This is the fake breakout. Market came lower again, it is going to go higher again. And let's see how it should. Bro, you said okay. Why this huge flash can kill or take tops? Tomorrow is FOMC, brother. So you have to be careful about the FOMC. Before the FOMC or CPI, the price is really so difficult to trade. Now, as I explained, okay, market went lower to go higher. Now, if I see something over here and if I push my button over there, depending on that, it doesn't mean that you are allowed to do that. You will look for the only setup. What market has taken the liquidity, market should go higher. After the market structure shift and fair value gap entry, you will go higher because you have this very clean buy sell liquidity. Market has worked above the new day opening gap already. That means it's broken. This new day opening gap is broken. Market has no restriction to go higher now. I'm not seeing this fair value gap as a bearish fair value gap, so market is going to fall from those fair value gaps. No, I'm not seeing like that way. I would love to see market will go through this fair value gap and it has taken all the liquidity. Market should go higher. At the same time, I'll keep it mind that there is my sell side liquidity this low and that low. They are relatively equal lows. It's in my mind, but I really don't want to see market will take that low before expanding higher. I don't want to see that. I want to see market will go higher. It will left that sell side liquidity like that way. It will left the sell side liquidity like that way before taking that high. Why? Because of this random rejection. Now you can say this is not random actually, because we have the rejection block, perfect rejection block, perfect rejecting. Still, this is random for me. Over here, if it can make a fable gap here, not this one, this fable gap. If I was trading, I would love to take that entry over here. If it can make a fable gap at that, I don't know it's going to make it or not. If it can make a fable gap at that area, then that would be my entry. Now, are you going to push your button? It's your job. If you push your button, maybe you are going to take a loss. I'm not gonna take the responsibility of your loss. If it can make the fable gap, as I told, I don't know it's going to make it or not. If it can make the fable gap, so something like that. Here, my stop loss will be just below here. Target is over here. In that type of situation, I'm gonna put my entry over here. Around that area would be my entry. Yeah, I'll go for that buy. Better put it. 3 p.m. macro. Powerhouse reverse. Power reversal. Alan, so you are looking for sell now. Let's see, brother. Now I'm gonna remove it from my chart because some of you just will join and they will think this guy has taken that entry. I don't want to go with that entry. But I told you, if I just go for the perfect entry, you will never see me taking losing trade. But when I am trying something, you are actually seeing a lot of losing trade. But it's okay. It has traded that parallel gap. It should expand higher now. Should expand higher now. You're seeing this parallel gap as your reversal. I'm seeing this parallel gap as my reaction. The last parallel gap is giving me the reaction. Should not go below that low. And at the same time, I'm waiting for the setup, right? The perfect setup. The perfect setup is not going to happen every single time. Even if you took that entry, still now you didn't get a stop out if you don't move your stop loss. You didn't get a stop loss, stop out. Remember that. Your stop loss are just below this line. You didn't get a stop out yet. Market has just taken that liquidity. So it has taken that liquidity over here. That liquidity. I'll remove it. All I want to see a market structure shift. If I get a market structure shift, I'm gonna take my buy again for something like that. That will be the perfect buy. And over here, this is the fair value gap entry which I didn't talk about. So if you see, I took that entry, I saw this entry work. That's why I'm trying to fix or getting precision from there. Is it really working most of the time, or is it working sometimes, and is it not working some more times? That's why I keep taking this type of entries. Sometimes you see the losing trade. It's okay. Clean relatively equal highs. So far, two perfect setups failed within this silver bullet session. Surely next one will work out. Okay, let's see, brother. Let's wait for the perfect setup. In your opinion, this is fail, but in my opinion, that is absolutely perfect. That was the absolutely perfect setup inside the silver bullet session. It's the new hour, so clear 116 lows. I think you are talking about this, or here this lows. No, it should not do that. For that, it has to break that new day opening gap again. Whole price action I have done over here, that has to happen here again. If you look for the sell, It has to happen over here again. You just can't take yourself. It should expand higher. My expectation. Okay, and that doesn't mean that market can go lower. Obviously, market can go low, but that we will decide if we get any chance to take buy or take sell. If we say the setup, we will go for that. If you don't see the setup, no entry. So around 3 p.m. there is no volatility, nothing at all. Around 3 p.m. this is unusual. Actually, we love to get some. We always see some kind of volatility around 3. Still now there is no volatility. Yeah, this is the for 250 target profit 310 macro. Yeah, this is the macro, brother. This is obviously displacement with kind of, I mean, whatever you are thinking. The displacement depends on your direction. If you look for this sell side liquidity, okay, for example, you are looking for this sell side liquidity, you are bearish, okay, obviously this is the displacement. And now when I'm not looking for sell, instead of that I'm looking for buy, I'm not seeing this as a displacement, I'm seeing this as a liquidity taken. I'm getting this as a liquidity taken and I'm expecting market to expand higher. That's my expectation. So I'm not going to take entry around that area. I will wait for market structure shift above here. If I get that, I will look for a fair value gap. I will go for that buy side liquidity. As I'm expecting the bull run, I explained the whole price action over here. If you look for the sell setup again, you have to wait for breaking that new day opening gap first. Market has no time to do that. Market has no time to do that if it wants to go higher or lower around that 3 p.m. or that macro time. It actually happened before the macro or after the macro. This whole thing actually happened after the macro or before the macro. If it wants to go lower, it will keep going lower. I just missed that opportunity. I was wrong. I missed that sell setup. If I want to go higher, I need the market structure shift now. See this high, this swing high is valid for shifting market structure here. This is valid for shifting market structure. If I get a very nice displacement with a fair value gap, I will go for buy. If I don't get it, that means I just missed the sell setup. I didn't get any losing trade because I was wrong with my bias. I didn't take any losing trade. Simple. If you wait for that, you will get that. Otherwise, it's really difficult. So yeah, coming lower to take that low. I was wrong, right? I was wrong. Market was going lower. Did I take any loss? No, I didn't take because there is no perfect setup. If you don't take the entry, does it really matter if you just miss one setup? Is this really a setup? What do you say about this price action? What is this price action? Can you see the price action over here? So yeah, if I make it like this, man, what a run! It is actually not a run. This is the price action. This is the real price action over here. Just the consolidation, nothing else. Around this new day opening gap, market is just consolidating. Do you understand, brother, what I told you? If you are looking for sell, for everything is was telling you that market is going to fall, you will take your sell over there. Maybe you were right and it hits your target. Now, I was looking for buy. I will wait for market structure shift. If I get a market structure shift after taking the liquidity, I will go for that trade. If market go lower, I didn't take any trade, so I didn't take any loss. I just missed that profit. It will happen. It will keep happening. Simple. Okay, Porag, third perfect setup in a row just failed. Surely fourth one will work out. Let's see, Arman. Let's see, brother. Actually, who was that guy who told that he's going to unsubscribe me? What was his name? Anybody remember his name? What's his name? I forgot. Oh, okay, Harman, it was you. Okay, 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 okay. Sorry, brother. Subscription valid till 15th of April. Discounted, brother. Harman. Oh, okay, Harman. Okay. What you are talking about the subscription? Are you talking about the membership? Or you are talking about the YouTube subscription? Okay. If you are talking about the YouTube subscription, I will really get upset. But membership, yeah, it's perfect. I don't really, okay, don't want to talk about that membership, but yeah. So I was wrong. It take that maybe it's going to take that sell side liquidity. Perfect. But am I going to take any losing or something here? No, I'm not going to get anything over there. Nothing at all. So yeah, that's simple. I just missed that. Nothing else. Am I upset of that? No. This is just a consolidation. See this price action, this is consolidation. You have to take the entry, right? Don't just take the entry. I will tell you. If I see get another setup, I will tell you this is going to happen. I mean, market is this is going to happen. Market is going over there or there or something like that. If I get anything like that. Harmon. Okay. Oh yes. Sorry. No problem, Harmon. Yeah, just don't unsubscribe me from the YouTube. Just stay with me. Okay, for fun. How many times I have to be right? Here I'm right. I'm happy with that, right? But still, I'm here in front of all of you guys. I'm trying to read the price again, again, and again. I'm expecting something. I'm explaining something. Every single time I have to be right. No, I don't need to be right every single time. But still, I'm showing you. Even if I'm wrong, I'm not going to take any loss. I was bullish. There was no market structure shift. I didn't take any entry. So I didn't take any loss. This entry I talked about, I didn't tell you about that entry, right? This entry I never talk about that. So yeah, you're not going to take that entry. You will wait for the market structure shift parallel gap, the best entry. If you get that, oh man, so awesome. Only this swing high is valid for shifting market structure. There is no swing high which is valid for shifting market structure, even if market wants to go higher. Don't be sorry, Herman. Don't be sorry. Perfectly okay, guys. Can you please make at least 100 likes? At least 100 likes. And for 469, thank you for keeping that in that same level. For 469, I'm gonna love that level. 4469. Mm-hmm. You are going to miss that plane. That's a very nice trade, right? Market has taken the liquidity market structure shift, but I wasn't looking for sell, so I didn't anticipate that trade. Though I was bearish, I wanted to see market will tap over here anywhere, so that rejection block will stop the price. I didn't want to see that. That's all, brother. Your way of explanation is so good, it's helping me a lot. If it is helping you, I'm grateful. That's all. That's all I want to say. If it helps you, I feel so I'm really so happy. Brother, 5 minutes ago, 150 people heard you saying it was a perfect setup, but you are going to remove it, so we not gonna take it. Now you are saying it was never a perfect setup. Okay, let me explain you again. Okay, you didn't understand. I was bullish. I was bullish. Listen to me again. Okay, I was bullish. If you look that setup, that was a perfect market structure shift, perfect travel gap, perfect target. I was bullish. I am not going to anticipate that entry because I'm bullish. So I'm going to ignore that setup. Now, if you are bullish, you saw this setup, are you going to take loss? No, you are not going to take loss because you didn't take the buy. There was no market structure shift. You didn't take any buy. So that's not your setup. You are not going to take any loss. All you are going to have, all is going to happen is you are not going to take that sell. You are just going to miss that perfect setup. So for me, this is not a perfect setup. Why? Because I was bullish. Is it clear, brother? Is it clear? So please rewatch that and try to heard what I told. Here that fair value gap, I saw that worked most of the time. See this fair value gap, it worked most of the time. I didn't talk about that fair value gap. You are not going to take that setup. That's perfect for me, not for you, because I didn't explain that on. Okay? So yeah. Herman, is it understandable or not, brother? There we go. For our reversal hunting evening lows, 1 hour fair value gap. Let's go, brother. Herman, do you get it, brother? Okay, so the sell setup started to happen. I will go to 15-minute chart. I will see about this fair value gap, if it can reach until here or not. Let's see. Here I'm not interested anything right now. Nothing at all. Market has taken lot of liquidity here. Market structure shift. This is the entry fair value gap. This is the last fair value gap. Market should keep going higher. Look at the 50-minute setup. So market is not going lower again. It should not break that fair value gap. It is inside that entry fair value gap. It should expand higher toward that all-time high. I mean, sorry, that high or that fair value gap now. It should expand toward that. I will come in 1 minute chart. If I get any setup for the buy, I'll go for that. Coming back after the fuzzy prayer. Welcome back, brother. If you check 1 hour sell side, was she right? Was there right? Yep. So from 1 hour till from 1 hour as well, it has taken the liquidity, market structure shift, fair value gap. It should expand higher. If I get a setup, buy setup, that means market structure shift, I'm gonna take the buy. I'm not looking for selling here. Okay, I'm looking for buy. Someone, is that clear, brother? What I told you? Yes, I just rewind 15 minutes, and I am sure you called it a perfect setup, putting a long risk to reward tool on it and delete it. Yeah, brother, I explained that this setup is perfect for me. Here, this setup is perfect for me, not for you. I didn't talk about this setup. So you have to watch the last part, brother. This setup is perfect for me because I saw it works most of the time. Did I ever tell you why I'm going to take that? I'm anticipating that entry. Did I ever tell you? No, you don't know. When I'm gonna push this button and I'm gonna take that loss, I know why this is not going to work. What you should look for? You should look for market structure shift, fair value gap, like over here. You should look for that. That's what I told Arman. Please rewatch, brother. What I told, please rewatch. I clearly told you this setup is not for you. I am going to take that entry because I know why I'm going to take that entry. That's too perfect for me. That's too perfect setup for me. I will take that on, but you are not going to take that on. You will only wait for the market structure shift, fair value gap, take that entry. Because this entry I didn't explain here. I talked about the first fair value gap entry. I took that first fair value gap entry even today. Okay, so first, this is not even first fair value gap. So please, you rewatch, brother. I know what I'm telling. You are the only one who is here and trying to tell me that I did something. I mean, I do something and then I just change my word. No, brother, I didn't do it. I told you you are not allowed to take that entry. Just rewatch again, okay? Because there are a lot of people. Please rewatch. You are not allowed to take that entry because you don't know what is that entry. Please rewatch again. Just rewind and rewatch. You'll understand, brother. That's the perfect setup for me, not for you. I never explained what is that. That's a perfect setup for me, not for you. Okay, rewatch. Is that swing high is valid for shifting market structure? Well, this is not a swing, so yeah, I am not going with that high. Until now, this is the only high which is valid for shifting market structure, but it's too far, too far. So I will wait another swing high, create here, that will be valid for shifting market structure. This is that entry fair value gap. This is the last fair value gap from 15-minute chart. If I get a setup from this entry fair value gap, market structure shift, fair value gap, I will take the buy. If it fails to give me that setup, I will wait until price will reach here to that last fair value gap. I'll go for the buy if I get a setup from here. That's called the perfect setup, waiting for the perfect setup. So this is how every YouTuber do. I mean, they actually wait for the perfect setup and then they push their button. So that is really helpful for other people to copy their trade. I'm here not trying to do that. So that's why I told you don't push the button with me. Otherwise, you will be confused by Harman. Like later, you will come and tell me, brother, you told that is a perfect setup. You won't listen what I told before that, what I told you after that. You are not going to listen that. You just listen perfect setup, push my button, something like that. So don't do that. I told how you will trade. I have already explained that. You will wait for that, okay? Here I'm just waiting for the market structure shift. Why I'm waiting for that? Go to your 15-minute chart. Where price came to that new week opening gap, went higher. Market structure shift. This is market structure shift. First fair value gap, last fair value gap. Where price came to the first fair value gap or the entry fair value gap. Price came to that entry fair value gap. Is there any buy side liquidity? Obviously, you have a lot of buy side liquidity. So I'm gonna remove it from my chart. This can be your buy side liquidity over here. That can be your buy side liquidity, or this relatively equal highs, that can be your buy side liquidity as well. From this entry fair value gap, I'm looking for a buy. If I don't get a setup from here, what is the setup? Market will take the liquidity, then I will get a market structure shift with a fair value gap. I will take the buy to that fair value gap. I will go for that setup until that buy side liquidity. If I don't get that, I will let price to come here. Am I willing to take sell? No. Why? Because from my higher time frame here, from my here, I'm waiting for buy. You don't know, I don't know how far it will go. How far it will go, I don't know. So I'm not gonna push my sell button. It can reverse from here, from this entry gap, or it can reverse from here, from that last parallel gap. Anything can happen. So I'm not interested to take sell. I will interested to take buy, not sell. This is a very nice fair value gap. Go and take sell. No, I'm not interested. If it wants to go lower, okay, no problem with that. But I'm not interested to take sell. The reason I explained that. Okay, Herman, don't follow him. Okay, okay, he's talking out loud, talking about his own trade. He's trading his own model. Absolutely. Thank you. We just watch and observe. Please kindly. Thank you, brother. I'm being profitable trading my funded accounts. I know what a perfect setup is. Yeah, Herman, then what's wrong with you? I mean, what is wrong? If you already know that, then there should not be something wrong. If you already know what is perfect setup, then you have to be profitable, and still you are profitable. Congratulations, brother. Congratulations. Brother, please explain in this leg there is total 3 15-minute fair value gap. Explain how we read it. There is not 15 3 fifth. I mean, look over here. See this fair value gap? This is the lowest fair value gap, or the you can see the what to say. I mean, last fair value gap, something like that. This fair value gap. If we are talking about this fair value gap, now over here, this is the market structure shift. After shifting the market, perfect market structure shift is over here. Just this can like let's check. Yeah, when market has shifted over there, we got the market structure shift. Price doesn't need to come over here because that should work as a breakaway gap. I have uploaded a breakaway gap video. You can watch that video. As I'm telling you here, the market structure shift because it looks like good, but actually we got the market structure shift over here. When price came here, it has made relatively equal highs now. It should come either this entry fair value gap. I didn't mark this entry fair value gap, and this is the last fair value gap. If market would love to go higher, this is that entry fair value gap. Market should reverse from that fair value gap, and it should take that liquidity. If market is overzealous, it can come until the last fair value gap. It should not close. Body should not close below the constant encroachment. Then it should expand higher. This is the story from 15-minute chart. Now I'm going 1-minute chart. We know, I know that market is at the entry fair value gap. Here I will look for a very nice market structure shift with a fair value gap with immediate reaction. If I get that, I'm gonna take that trade because that is absolutely perfect. All I need a displacement, immediate reaction, perfect market structure shift, perfect fair value gap trade. That's all I need. If I don't get it, if market keep going lower, I will wait until that fair value gap because this fair value gap price from 50-minute chart. Remember, price can reach until that fair value gap. Body can't close below that constant encroachment. That means market can go little below of that last fair value gap as well. Every single time, I will look for the buy until price is inside these two levels. Over here, see there is a fair. Let me mark that fair value gap as well. Over here to here. So this is the fair value gap, entry fair value gap, and this is the last fair value gap. So if price makes a setup between this fair value gap and that fair value gap, I'll look for buy. But if the setup happens inside these two fair value gap, here somewhere, no, I'm not interested to take that sell or take that buy, anything, because that's random in my opinion. I hope you'll understand, brother. Okay. Ahmad Mustafa, what happened? What did I miss during the prayer break? Nothing. You missed nothing, brother. No, we just reacted from a random level. Okay. Is it possible that market came to the last fair value gap and then go up? Obviously, it's possible. All you are waiting for a market structure shift. That's all you are waiting for. That's all you are waiting for. Okay. Wait, Tuesday manipulation is too high. Tuesday is the manipulation day, Leah. Tuesday is the manipulation day, so you have to expect the manipulation from Tuesday. I mean, remember New York when you have the price that we were at 800 above us. Yeah, Herman, that's the thing, brother, and that's why I told you that You are not actually learning anything from here. You are actually here to prove your point. If you are here to prove your point, just go to my Twitter and see how every single day I'm telling you the level, even it appeared here. Okay, every single day I'm just giving you the level. What is going to hit every single day? Just go to my Twitter and see the level. I'm not here to prove you that what is going to happen. You will be right one time. I will be right every single time. Okay, brother? Don't challenge me. If you want to challenge me, you have to come every single day and you have to tell me the level every single day. I told the level even market appeared here. Okay, I outlined every price action. Just go to my London session and see, listen what I told you over there. I told that market is going to take that 118 1334 level, then it is coming to that new week opening gap, then we are going to get the reaction. I was expecting a smaller reaction, but yeah, that was the reversal. I was wrong over there. I was expecting the reaction. I was wrong over there. Every sell I took here was there. I proved that there was no setup. I took my entry depending on my analysis. That's my entry. You are not allowed to take that entry. When this setup happened, I told that push your button openly in front of everyone. It's going to work. Like today's PM session, this setup. I told that openly, okay? So please don't force me, man. Don't do that. 15-12 time, I mean, okay, I always remember consolidation before a rally. Okay. What did you mean? Price is factor. The upper setup is from higher time frame. Well, we'll wait upper setup from lower time frame. Right? Absolutely. From the higher time frame, you will wait for the level, and from the lower time frame, you will just go for the perfect setup. Perfect market structure shift, immediate reaction. That's all, brother. Simple. Hey, Dido, what's the benefit of higher time frame analysis? Why not just take the 20 handles from macros? Dule, it's up to you, brother. I mean, I don't trade depending on the macro, not anymore. If you want to trade depending on the macro or around the macro session, and you can get 20 handle, it's perfect, man. I love reading price action. I love the precision. That's why I don't spend my time on that. The way I discovered that 20 handle or the macro setup, the way I discovered that fast travel gap setup, everything I discovered, I did the experimental things. I take a lot of losses, but not in my real account, in my paper money actually. So in my paper money, I got all of this precision. So still I'm doing some experimental things. So when I will be finished teaching or coming live in my YouTube, I believe that I will give you more precision or more level, more entry strategy. Okay? I'll be able to give it to you. Okay. Someone, oh my god, start a channel and show us to do it here. Yeah, obviously, Rain. I'll be there, Rain. I mean, with Herman, I'll be there. I love to learn from someone who really challenged me. I really love to do that. I have one already, brother. Thanks. Can you please tell me the name of your channel and come tomorrow live? Okay, we want to join your live tomorrow. All of us will join your live, brother. I know why you are here. Okay, I know. I got it already. When he told that he has a channel, I got it already. Okay, Herman, are you here to give him a level? If you know how to do it, why come here? Or are you here to drive people to your channel? Okay, there you go. Is it possible to, is this leg and market come to 15-minute breakaway gap and then go up? I gave you the answer, Ahmad Mustafa, as I told you that if I get a setup here, that means a perfect market structure shift, I will not wait to reach price here. I will go for that setup. If I don't get that setup, I will let price come here and then I will wait for the same setup. Market will take the liquidity, immediate displacement, immediate reaction. I will go for that setup. Okay, not something like this. See, this is not displacement. I want here something like that. Very nice displacement, very nice immediate reaction. Market went higher, something like that. I will wait from this parallel gap and that parallel gap, entry parallel gap and the last parallel gap. I will wait for the same setup. If it gives me the setup from here, I will go for that. If it doesn't, I will wait here to get that setup. That means I'm not going to get any losses. Instead of that, I'm going to get a setup that will be a perfect setup. If the perfect setup doesn't work, that's bad luck. Every single time market is going to work. No, it's not. If you go today, one perfect setup worked, two perfect setup worked. I'm waiting for the third number perfect setup. Okay, so I'm bullish. I will look for the perfect setup over here. Go there and wait for, okay, talking counter trade signals. Just kidding. Okay, taking counter trade signals. Just kidding. Okay, no problem. Fair enough. Then do it quietly. Don't distract others who are learning. Okay, big mode. Don't get so rude, man. Go there and wait for us. Okay, don't want you here. Thanks anyway. Okay, okay. We both agree. Okay, because it's just power of three of hourly candle 9:50, 10:10, 30 minute for 30 minute macro 10:20 for 10:40. Okay, a ghost in the machine. There is no macro except the, how can I tell you that? Okay, I'm going to give you the one time frame, you will understand. Before last hour, so 15 to 4 16, so this is the last hour. Before the last hour, every top hour, that means 2, before 10 minutes, after 10 minutes is the macro. There is no other macro. ICT cleared that to his live session very recently. He cleared that. So there is no other macro to the top before 10 minutes, after 10 minutes. That means 150 to 210. This 20 minutes is the macro. There is no other macro, but there is lot of macro inside the last hour. So except the last hour, before last hour actually, there is no other macro. Okay, brother? I mean, ICT told that. I'm not the one who is telling you that. So don't argue with me. ICT is going to tell that. Do you consider volume imbalance as displacement? No, I don't consider that. The volume imbalance as a displacement? No, I don't. I don't count that, brother. You trade only 1 minute candle? Yeah, brother. I only trade in 1 minute candle. Leah, if you find 1 hour BPR, 1 NQ, you will see that we are now balancing price for last time before bullish, and we are in C of this BPR. Let me check, brother. Okay, so yeah, if you want it to be balanced, either it has to tap to the top or to the constant encroachment. It can't break the constant encroachment, then it has to go above, take this high, not those highs, this high, it has to be taken. Then this parallel gap will be balanced. See this parallel gap, it will be balanced. Until now, it's not balanced. If you are talking about this parallel gap, Leah, okay, Leah. If you know, my sister's name is Leah as well. But yeah, that's the thing. Okay, I don't know which parallel gap you are talking about, but if you are talking about that parallel gap, that's my expectation, brother. If we are bearish, was the entry at 258 a good entry and a valid setup? 258. Let me check. 258. Yeah, here. Let me explain this thing again. Market has taken the buy side liquidity, right? Market has taken very clean equal buy side liquidity. Market finally this high took over here. All of this consolidation. Okay, this is not the consolidation. This is the highest high. Look, this high is the highest high. It is not the consolidation high. After making that high, market has made this small consolidation. After taking that consolidation over here, see, it has broken. How beautifully it has broken. Where did you get your market structure shift? Where is your exactly market structure shift? This low. See this low? This is your market structure shift. You can go with that low as well. But in my opinion, this is not market structure shift. Actually, this is kind of consolidation candle. Okay. So I don't look this as my market structure shift. I will say that this is the market structure shift. I got that market structure shift. First parabolic gap is over here. That's your first parabolic gap. Where is your breakaway gap? That is your breakaway gap. Okay. What is the condition? As am I telling you again, if you are looking for sell, okay, if you are looking for sell in that type of situation, otherwise this is not valid. You will take your entry over here. Very immediate reaction. See, after taking the buy side liquidity, boom, market structure shift, boom, very immediate. 1 minute. It takes 1 minute to trap over there. You have to take your entry over here. Where will be your stop loss? Just above the breakaway gap. Why, brother, you are putting your stop loss over there? Because you saw market didn't break that constant and that's why? No. If you watch my previous stream, I have already explained. If this breakaway gap is huge, comparing with your entry gap, you will put your stop loss just above the breakaway gap. I mean, consequent encroachment of the breakaway gap. But if you can put your stop loss above the breakaway gap, it is always best. It is always the best. But if it is huge, in that type of situation, you will put a stop loss just above the consequent encroachment. Even if you get stopped out, you will take re-entry. Where will be your target? If there is a relatively equal loss, that will be your target, maybe here until here, or maybe this low you are looking for that as your liquidity, or the last parabolic gap, or the entry parabolic gap, anything you target, that's your job. Now look at the price action over here. Is that a market structure shift? Obviously this is a market structure shift. Was there any parabolic gap? No. Is that a perfect entry for you? No. But market has made a parabolic gap around that area. I don't care. I really don't care about that parabolic gap. But if market tap over there and go higher, what is going to happen? You are going to miss that trade? Yeah, I'm going to miss that trade. For me, this is not the perfect setup. If that was a displacement, like this type of displacement or this type of displacement with a parabolic gap, I really would love to take the buy. Even though I'm looking for the buy, this is not perfect setup for me. I'm not recommending you to take that entry, even if it works. I don't recommend you to take that entry. Okay, brother, who actually asked me about this entry, is it valid or not? I believe that I explained that clearly, but if you are still confused, you can ask me. Okay, don't be confused by like Harman. Don't do like that way. Okay. 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 So boy, okay. It take also 15 minutes and 1 minute. I don't know what happened. Okay, Leah, FF trades. I guess I gave you the answer, brother. Herman, okay. I'm not going to read your comment, Herman, because I'm not feeling good to read your comment again. You are telling something that's not actually related with trading. You are doing something I don't like. Oh damn! I thought that's your sister Leah the whole time. Yeah, Proterapath. I didn't notice his name as well. I just noticed that his name is Leah. I get really shocked. Okay. 2022 mentorship. Yeah, 2022 mentorship is obvious, brother. What you are talking about though? Sorry to disagree. There are only three silver bullet in a day: 3 to 4, 10 to 11, 2 to 3 p.m. Absolutely, I agree with you, Proterapath. Nothing else. There is no silver bullet except that three. I agree with you, brother. One video won't do any good. I agree with you as well. Try your 3 to 4 silver bullet for a month or two and let us know the outcome. 3 to 4 silver bullet? Okay, I think you guys are talking about something. No, brother, 4 as per ICT. No, Harman. You are just now spreading the news. I mean the information. There is only 3 silver bullet. One is in London, that is actually now it is 4 to 5 because of daylight saving, but actually it is 3 to 4 most of the time. 3 a.m. to 4 a.m. That's the London silver bullet. 10 to 11 a.m. Newark local time, that is the morning silver bullet, and 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. that is the evening or the Newark PM session silver bullet. So there is only three silver bullet as per ICT. There is no other silver bullet. I don't give I don't care about that Google brother. I care about ICT. So whatever ICT told, I'm telling you that. Oh my god, that's ICT's word from his mouth. Okay, I prove it to you. You were wrong, brother. Okay. Man, whatever you are doing, just stop it. Now you are actually getting my nerve. Just stop it, brother. Stop misspreading. I mean, this news is not right. Daylight saving has already shifted back to normal ghost. Yeah, but the thing is, Europe. I mean, the guy whose name was Francis, so far I remember, he was in my life, and he told that it's gonna. I mean, Europe is going to change the daylight saving from 1st of April. Until 1st of April, it's gonna be 4 to 5. I mean, the London session is going to happen from 3 to 6, 3 a.m. to 6 a.m. And I agree with him because we are getting the 3 a.m. reaction around 4 a.m. Okay, so yeah, I will go with that, and I'm gonna. You can just search it. They had already changed the daylight savings or not. When they will change this daylight saving, it's gonna be to sorry 3 to 4 a.m. in the morning. But now I believe that it's 4 to 5. As I told you here, okay, this is not a displacement. You can see the run over here, so I'm not agree with that. I'm not interested to take buy, even if it went higher, even if I missed all of this thing. I'm not interested to do anything over here. Overall, this is just a consolidation. Before the FOMC, this is just a consolidation. Am I going to miss that entry? I'll be happy with that. After missing that entry, I'll be very happy. But all I told you, I'm not looking for sell. I will only look for buy, and a very nice market structure shift, kind of this type of displacement or this type of displacement, or only the bull candle, not the bear candle. Okay, just the bull candle with a fair value gap. Then I will go for the buy until some kind of buy side liquidity, or maybe to the last fair value gap. I will try to take some liquidity, sorry, partial, and then I'm done. I'm not looking for sell. So even if it went lower, I'll just let it go. Every run toward the sell side, I will just let it go. Again, after 345, this is forbidden for everyone. After 345, no entry is valid. That means at 346, you can't push your button. Trust me, brother. It's highly risky. Don't push your button at 346. Now, if you take an entry maybe around 315, maybe around 329, maybe around 345, so, or 344, you pushed your button. You have to close your trade at 349. At 349, I don't care where are you around that time. You have to close your trade around 349. You can't just wait for 350 candle. The damn daylight is super confusing. I'm getting the same thing during London session, but the official website says the daylight of London will start from the last Sunday of March still to come. Okay, pro Terrapoth, I actually don't know what happened, brother, but yeah, still, I'm getting the run around 4, which run actually I expect around 3. I'm getting that from 4. So see this whole run, this is the volatility, right? The real volatility. It actually we should expect around 3, but it is going happen at 4. So I'm still believing that they didn't change the time or something. Still our session start at 3 and it's going to close at 6. Okay, still I'm believing that because every single day you will notice the volatility comes around 4, which actually we get around 3. So yeah, Why? Reason. Ghost in the machine. The reason is after 3:45, the setup actually happens from 3:15. Last hour setup actually happens from 3:15 to 3:45. In between this time frame, if you get a setup, that is risk free. But if you take a trade after 3:45, around, I mean not around, actually from 3:50, the volatility. Sometimes you will get the volatility more than 9:30. I mean, I have shown that last day when that was, I mean, I guess it was in Friday. If you go to Friday and if you go around 3:50, you will see the volatility, huge volatility around that time. I don't want to be chopped up around that volatility. Now, market is consolidating, right? Very small move. You are used to with this small move, but suddenly, if you see one candle came here, one candle came here, what is going to happen? Okay, that's why don't hold your trade until 3:50. Just close your trade around 3:49. It's okay. Be safe. That is the best way to be safe. Okay, brother. Stay until the last Sunday of October. I'm confused and that's why I look for the price action only. Okay. No problem, brother. Check Forex Factory calendar on March 10. Delayed savings already shifted. Big mode, it has been shifted for New York, but London, I believe that it's not shifted yet because of the price I am getting. This volatility actually happened at 3 a.m. It's not happening at 4 a.m. Yeah, sometimes it happens, but around 3 a.m. the real volatility actually happens. But every day you will see the volatility actually happens at 4 a.m. So I'm thinking that no, they didn't change the or they didn't shift the daylight yet or something like happened something. So Francis, who lived in London, actually he told that it's gonna be fixed around 1st of April. So I will see if I get that volatility from 1st of April around 3 a.m. Then I will start to think that okay, they fixed that. So this is that 350 candle. Sometimes this candle is more volatile, very very volatile. This candle. Now every single candle from here can be volatile. That's why I told be safe. Just be safe, okay? Pascal B, you are right. It's still winter hours here in Europe. Yeah, Pascal. Thank you, brother, for confirming that. Uh, yeah, I just see that volatility around 4, so I believe that they didn't change it. So they will change it from 1st of April, I guess. What time do you start London session? From 3. From 3 a.m. in the morning until 6 a.m. in the morning. It's US delayed savings, not Europe's. Yeah, so if you want to trade London session, then you have to be strict with London Open, right? Yeah. So guys, that was the run. So if even if I didn't get any chance to take that entry, still I didn't get any loss, right? Because I knew that market is going higher. I am unlucky. I didn't get a very nice clean market structure shift. I didn't take the chance to take my entry. If I was lucky, if that was a market structure shift like this, I would take my entry. Simple. The logic is if you wants to wait for the perfect setup, here. Market has taken the liquidity, it came to this new week opening gap, stopped the price, market went higher, market structure shift. This is the entry fair value gap, this is the market, I mean last fair value gap. What is the rules? Market should reverse from that entry fair value gap. It should not close below that constant encroachment. The body should not close below the constant encroachment of that last fair value gap. When price is here, you will be in 1 minute chart. When you will be in 1 minute chart, you will look for a market structure shift. If you get that market structure shift, go for that trade. But it has to be very clean, right? If you don't get it, wait until price reach that last parabolic gap. If when it will be here in that last parabolic gap, you will wait for that market structure shift again, and again the setup you will go for that. If you have very clean buy side liquidity, you have this clean buy side liquidity, the market is going toward that buy side liquidity. Okay, that is the rules. That is the way you will trade. Everything else you will just let it go. Now over here, what I have told you, okay? What market on close orders. MOC is the reason uh, for the volatility on the 350 candle. MOC market on close orders. Oh, okay. Well, trades. Thanks for confirming that, brother. But yeah, there is the volatility. Okay, I don't know why. I really don't know why, but yeah, there is the volatility that starts from 350. Okay, that's why I told be safe. Just I told be safe, clean, brother. So over here, except the entries I take, what I have explained, except the last parallel gap. I explained the I mean the sorry the first parallel gap. Okay, little bit, not in details. I explained this little thing. This is the entry parallel gap, or sorry, the maybe the last parallel gap. I don't remember. I think the last parallel gap. Market has traded that last parallel gap. When this run happened, it failed to take that high. See this high? It failed to take that high. It has cleared all of this buy side liquidity. You will look for the first parallel gap. Here is your first parallel gap. Here, okay? There. You will wait until the candle close below that parallel gap. The best example is market is going to close that parallel gap by one candle. If it didn't close by one candle, then you will wait something like that. Never it breaks the first parallel gap. It never breaks by the body. Never ever. Closed below that, take your entry over there. Here. Where should be your stop loss? Below the constant encroachment, sorry, above the constant encroachment of the highest week. So somewhere here maybe. Now this candle when it appeared, you are not in the market, so you don't care about that week. Okay, you don't care. Where should be your target profit? You have to target the last parallel gap or the entry parallel gap. Now where is your last parallel gap? That run. Now you can see here it's closed by the body, so it's not valid. Here you can go for that entry parallel gap over here, or the last parallel gap over here. This is the last parallel gap from there. I'm going to give you the example, live example. Okay, this is the last parallel gap over here. So finally it came here. Now it's your choice, where should you put your stop loss, I mean sorry, target profit. I saw this low and that low, they are relatively equal lows, so that is my sell side liquidity. I would love to put my target profit to that sell side liquidity. I don't want to hold, sorry, not over there, here, until that sell side liquidity. Let me change the color. I would love to hold that trade until here. So here that hits my target profit. Here in my Twitter, please watch. Okay, this is not hindsight, it's not loading. Please go to my Twitter. Okay, I got it. Watch that video. Okay, I was unable to take that entry because there was a problem with my trader weight. You will see that just right now. You will see that over here. See, I went to my, no sorry, here I went to my trader weight. I pushed to login, but it was not connecting. See, it was not connecting. So there was a problem, I guess. I was unable to take that entry. I outlined that entry. I put that thing over there. That is the first parallel gap entry setup over there. Let me go over there. I'm just showing you this every single day, one after another, one after another. Okay, where was that? Here. That was the last parallel gap traded by that week. Market failed to take that high. It has cleared all of these highs. All of these highs has cleared. Where is your first parallel gap? Now here problem is the first parallel gap was there around that area. So if you want to go for that, please go for that. No problem with that. Here it's little mess, but still, if you take that entry, if you put your stop loss just above the constant encroachment, it's gonna be a huge thing. I'm not explaining or I'm not suggesting you to take that entry. I took that entry. I take loss, doesn't matter. Still, I got that run until that last favorable gap. There is the last favorable gap. It came until that last favorable gap. I'm happy with that. I explained that it worked. I'm happy. So this last favorable gap I have explained already. So if you see, I took an entry depending on that last favorable gap and it didn't work, then I will say, yeah, brother, you told us something, but it didn't work. But yeah, I don't know. How do you think? So finally, price went higher. That's cool. If you get something from today's session, I'll be happy. Otherwise, yeah, it's please check the ES for me at that low if that has any SMT or not. I'm trying to figure out something with your chart. Which low you are talking about, brother? I said I'm sorry, brother. I didn't see your comment. What you are talking about? I mean, this is the ES chart, so you can see the low. What you are looking for, okay, brother? Target achieved. Thank you, Sabutu. Please check the proof of ICT's 4 silver bullets, 3 to 4 people. 3 to 4 PL. I don't give a shit, Arman, about that, but there is only 3 silver bullet. Until now, ICT never talked about 4 silver bullet, so yeah, I will go with 3 silver bullet. I don't know if there is any one more, and if ICT talked about that, I will take that. Until now, I didn't hear that, so I'm not gonna do that. Okay, 9:30 candle is also a first favorable gap entry. Please check. 9:30 candle. I wasn't here. Okay, at 9:30 I wasn't here. Let me check. Okay, if you are talking about this, no. If you are talking about this, no. The rules is market has to clear the buy side liquidity, but it has to fail the highest week which has traded the favorable gap. So yeah, you just you just can't frame your trade over there. There is no first favorable gap entry. The first it was messy, but yeah, there was the first favorable gap entry. ICT is not a god of trading, sir. No, 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 no. Sabutu, actually, I know I'm not telling that. I follow his concept. I am profitable by his concept. So I actually give the respect to his experience. I know that experience is everything. So I'm not telling he's the god of trading. I'm just telling I'm getting confidence or I'm getting the precision from his concept. So whatever he told until now, everything worked for me perfectly. So yeah, I just believe his word. So whatever he told, I believe his word. So this is the four candle, the last candle of today, and that's the ending of today's session. Okay. Thank you, Harman. I believe that, brother. I'm sorry. I really don't know if I can refund your uh, subscriptions or not. I won't be able to do that because I'm in Bangladesh. I'm not even able to pay the bill. Okay, pay the bill for my completed top step account. Let me check. I'm also not even to pay the bill for that, so I will be unable to pay your bill. I'm extremely sorry for that, brother. Just a second. Yeah, over here. See, you can see I have completed that 8th of March, so it's gonna be maybe expired very soon. I'm unable to pay that. Okay, so but yeah, uh, just just let it go. Okay, so I believe that this stream is not for you. Uh, Please don't disturb other guys who really wants to learn something. You already know the perfection. You already know how to be profitable. But including me, there's a lot of people they really don't know how to be profitable. So they're trying to learn it. Okay, so don't distract them, brother. That's my request to all of you. I mean to you, brother Herman. My request, brother. I believe that you will understand my concern. So please, that's my request. You don't need to stay here because you know more than me. When you know more than me, you should not stay here. Just leave me alone, brother. Until this buy side liquidity is not taken, I'm bullish because it reversed from a random level. I don't want to see that random level. I want to see market has to go above that high, at least above that high, because above that high, sorry, not that high, where was that, here, above that high there is fair value gap. See over here, market has to reach above, at least above that high. Remove from my chart all of this. I'm going to remove. At least it should go above that high. If it can go above that high, then it will tap to the 50 minute last fair value gap. But if it wants to go higher, then it can just tap to that high, because there is 1 minute fair value gap as well. So yeah, I'm bringing some knowledge here, brother. I guess here who are here, they don't need your knowledge, I believe, brother. My comment, because yeah, I don't believe that. But yeah, still, if they need some knowledge, they can search you to your channel. So you can just write down your channel name or anything, they will search you over there. Okay, if anybody is interested, they will search you over there, brother. Is a search, bro. What is your after close idea of market? Slow grind up to that 18400 level or above. It will reach at least until that level, 18297 at least. Okay, that's my expectation. If it has the power, it can reach until that 18314 level, but it has to reach above that high at least. That's my expectation, okay, brother, because after 4 p.m. it will be very sloppy. So yeah, slowly it will go higher maybe. Thanks for the stream, no problem. Ghost in the machine. London stream tomorrow. Tomorrow FOMC. That's gonna be disaster, man. That's gonna be disaster. Because tomorrow is the FOMC, market will be very hurry to make liquidity for the FOMC. So yeah, if it can leave those like that way, if it can leave those like that way, and if it can reverse, come back again here somewhere, trust me, the Lord, I mean the FOMC will be something like that, from here to here, near about 400 to 500 handle. It will be something like that. If it can leave them like that way, and if it can reach here, very low, below that new week opening gap, oh man, that's gonna be awesome. But if it has taken all of this buy side liquidity, I'll be bearish tomorrow. This hourly fair value gap will be my target. If it can close all of them, and I need more price action actually. If I get all of this price action, then I'll be bearish mid. Okay, guys, thanks for joining today, and thanks to all for subscribing ICT Pro Trader Pro. Thanks for joining over here. It's 4469. Still now it's 4469 after a long period of time. Okay, whatever, let it go. But thanks to all for being here. And tomorrow, I'm not sure about the London session. If I come, I will retweet it. Otherwise, yeah, I will just continue with the New York session. Okay. I love the idea of first traveler from you, brother. Thank you, Herman, for that compliment, brother. Are you only streaming PM session tomorrow then? Big mode, I'm not sure. I'm not sure, brother, at all. But yeah, in Thursday, I won't be here. In Thursday, I will trade by myself. Herman, I said 2000 times that you will only need one session, one PDR, one entry model, and you master that. You don't need to trade all the sessions, all the models, everything. Even ICT himself take one trade. ICT Pro Trader Report. Even ICT himself take one trade only. That's his trading. Okay. After knowing all of these things, whatever. Raj also, good narration. Thank you, brother. Thank you. No problem. Sarjay, thank you, brother. Thanks to all for that. And yeah, you're most welcome, Night. I got you guys. I believe that I made myself clear what you will look for, and when I take my entry, how you will avoid my setup. So I believe that I proved my point. So yeah, that's all for today. So see you guys tomorrow. If I come, I will just retweet here, or I will tweet to my Twitter that I'm coming for the session. Like here, wanna go with PM session? There you go, the morning session, and here is the tape reading for the London session. Something like that. We'll post over here,